Nighthaven, Lair,
and Lair,
Clubhouse, SR's 3 favorite maps. I mean, listen, bro. Spoit, Shopify Rebellion versus 1 of 30, literally the largest wage disparity game in the history of Rainbow Six Siege. The highest like paid player to player right now. The biggest gap in pay is this game in the history of Siege to make the major. If 1 of 30 pulled this off, it will be a miracle. But I think Canadian's on the warpath. He's on the plot armor. He's not missing an event still. I'm pretty sure SR is like the first team Canadian's been with since SSG, where he didn't win an event in his first year with them. W narrative, bro.
Well, Canadians on Clash. I'm getting flashbacks.
Here's my thing. I think Lair and Clubhouses will be like shit stomps. I think Labs is actually a map that I feel like you can't, like, 1 of 30 could potentially chow them on. That's my hot take of the day. Double wall the NAL, ban 1 on 30, Rebellion, ban the Nomad, and Epitao. Garage take, not as potent as before. So 1 of 30 are going for Garden take.
Nomad and Capital for Shopify Rebellion. Rexton trying to prep a C4 out of the generator window. Nobody really in a position to, I think, face that.
Wait, they found us.
What's Canadian doing?
Mike W spotting a clash. Shield
Double
on her
up with the
back,
clash right there.
hopping up onto a desk. And now we've just kind of moved on from that engagement entirely. Just a normal first minute on Nighthaven Labs.
The clash is going to be the biggest problem, I think, for 1 of 30. It's surprising to see that left.
No C4s underneath.
But they've obviously preferred to make opening the walls a little bit easier, and maybe we'll ban the clash at the end of round.
They don't have a Buck or a Deimos for like later in the round though, unless they're gonna send Ash underneath. I don't know.
For the first 3 rounds here. And I'm not seeing anything that's a clear way of dealing with it. It's not like they're specifically going to target Vert and make it so Canadian can't play in certain positions or remove some of the floor in it.
Or out the breach.
Mike Dub down.
Down to
Mike
Dub.
utility and a bit of a
Mike
crossfire, but Mike W4.
Yeah, they have Ash underneath.
That's the Hibana.
They haven't even gotten to E-Box yet or Con.
Space finder on this 1 of 30 roster. Not able to find sufficient space.
Get ready for the back. Oh, wait. Was it a
a
pull? Was it a flapping from on the roof?
Take advantage of surf.
And be immediate refrag.
To hold silo.
A brief advantage was there.
Ambi.
Oh, they're gonna power through guarded side. Crazy aggression. They need an unshield. Wait, Bino's gonna get through.
The first bout on Nighthaven.
They have garage control. They have close E-Box control. Wow.
Wow.
Holy moly.
And that's all she wrote for round 1.
Oh lord.
Original Q, thank you for the sub, original ad, appreciate man. Corona, thank you for the sub, original ad, appreciate man.
We have a game.
Yes, sir. King Spark, thank you for the sub, original ad. Gelato, thank you for the sub. Yesterday against 5 fears, 1 of 30. Played 6 rounds in a 4v5 and still brought it to OT, so what they need to do, honest to God, to like look better than they did yesterday is just not have Bino's internet explode mid-game.
How are you dead? You've been live for an hour.
Yeah, we practiced like
Storage.
8-9 hours.
Wait, what's the benefit of having the rotate on that side on rafters? It's like the door entry doesn't like cut off the rotate back.
I guess you can also fight like the stairs from the hard wall.
Aiden Tax came into his Gav chat and said, "Looks like we're going e-girl hunting."
Exteriors always.
Wait, the Bex type that. Yes.
Let me load up my siege real quick.
Yo, Zach, how come you never asked me, bro? How come you never asked me, bro?
It's all good, Aiden. You'll be on Valorant tonight looking for some girls.
Jinxie sent out the bat signal.
The
I saw you putting in your full aura, bro.
Sub at tier 1. They were the sub at tier 1. Dan Henderson, appreciate you, man. Love you, brother. Yes, sir.
Wait, they shit on them that round?
Finding ways either downstairs or to the opposite side.
Now they're on double shield.
Appreciate you, kills.
Get a beat on it quickly. Next exterior wall to follow be IT.
Canadian plays Clash every round. Dead.
Take a bit of a peek and still.
One sec, chat.
Not worried too much just yet. It is a very basic belt and braces kind of attack.
Just wanted you to make major thing on Twitter.
We'll see how they try to vary things up as we're slowly reaching the halfway point of the round. I was about to say, hold on.
Aiden, bro, I feel really bad for you, bro. You did your best, bro.
Shield prep like that. It's
just crunching.
Like 2-1's incoming. Packer breaks through.
Surf seems to hear it. That trap gives it away. Yeah, immediately dead to the vert.
Yeah, MB's the goat, bro.
MB's getting his priorities a bit mixed up there.
Oh, what the fuck? What a pitch. And doesn't know where to look.
He's getting shot from the front and the back. Can't really
MB's
blame
stuck
him
here
for
up top
once
alone. They have to go
more.
up the staircase and try to help
Down
him,
for the
right?
count, too.
Beadu0 cheered
5v3 suddenly becomes a tie
X200.
game.
Love you,
Immediately,
man.
Silo
Ready
Bro.
for
Text
Monkey.
said, "Stop
Already
it, I
showed us
didn't
smoking.
wanna meet you."
Blow out 2 wins away from Diamond in
Okay.
just 1 year.
You would have
Appreciate
beat the
it,
fuck
Punch
out of me.
Appreciate that, Beardo.
Red heart emoji.
Aiden, you would have like crushed me.
Thank you so much, Beardo.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
bad aim.
Love you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, and I hope you're doing well.
I'm being served now with a hell of a job, especially
2v2.
Nate 38.
Ella. You don't
And he's alive,
think
it's
of
over.
those as brilliant denial or time-wasting
Wait, he's
efforts.
hiding on the window.
It's
I know he's there. Oh my god. Hold the vert.
Far more rather have a C4 or smoke or something of that
Oh my
nature.
god, he's 1
Instead, they're
HP.
just
I
gonna
mean,
be
he's
Wait,
stuck
there's
here.
vert right there.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Surf's gonna take tons
Why
of
would he
damage.
play there?
Tries to hit a rotation and Bino
That's
just
all up to
there
Ambi.
take advantage of it.
Ambi has 4 kills already,
One of
bro.
the
It's
only
literally like the
players showing
only
any signs of life on SR
the
at
only
the
hope
moment.
for that team, genuinely right now. And
Plan
they have
down,
everything. He has a
Jack,
sprint
plan
pass
down,
vert. He has a
Jack.
sprint pass
Trying to get
vert.
the flag down, being
Oh.
covered from above. Ambi
Not able to
knows
make
he just
it.
can't
Wow.
walk in.
Let's go, Mike W!
Crazy energy.
And again, another successful round here for 1 of 30. Now it's only 2 rounds, it's early days. We'll have to see what it develops on into. Packer going to be moving through this top floor. Avoiding the basement site from SR as they're going to flip to the alternate mid-floor site in kitchen. And try and play this with a little bit more
Counting the players up
familiarity.
top. He's already
Get
real
somebody
close.
upstairs inside a connector.
I mean, Spoit's just dead. Don't call. Yeah, he's fucking dead, no? Spoit's fucked. Is Garnwall even open? Oh, Canadian's getting fucked too. Oh my god, what a shot by Spoit though. What the fuck? Now he switches out. He actually managed to live that. That's crazy.
Oh, and what?
That's
Mike
crazy.
done?
She just had hallucinated and not having another person there.
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Spoit's been playing across 2 different teams. Put him on
Wolfsburg actually
stumbles
gets out
on
here, that's
second
crazy.
floor With the support of Canadian and Rexon.
Spoit just fucking fried that guy, bro. Holy shit, on the window. Spoit was dead no matter what.
Did they just forget about the fucking class shield?
I
think they just didn't think there was a second person there.
A lot of information that can be gathered for the remaining couple players of 1 of 30. But of course, an even greater hill to climb.
I just showered,
Fender
chat.
and the Dokkaebi touching shoulders right now on the opposite side of this wall. We'll see if Wolfsburg checks it as he's got one 90 degrees to his left and one 90 degrees to his right. Evan on the floor revealing his position as well.
He's stuck in the corner.
And be stuck in the corner. Flashbang good for it. And Packer
Yeah, I
threats.
said all the picks they need though.
1 minute to go. A lot more information he can get. Spots 1.
Found one
Couple
vending.
rooms over. Flashbang is
Oh, there's a guy in short though. Yeah, short gets both.
There we go.
Good positioning by Surf.
Big problem factor, especially when you can thread them right over the box inside of Electric. Mike W just going to get
They even
caught
res
out
him?
there on the breach, down for the count. Will
They're gonna
be
wait.
recoverable, but
No, they're
someone
gonna
has to
commit
go
before even trying to res,
a
might
while
believe.
out of their way to achieve that.
Canilla over top. Smoke canister then goes in response.
Surely they go
trying
for
to
Mike
stay low,
W, right? I mean, they
find
have.
push.
Yeah, he gets picked up.
A poor piece of utility for both sides being expended.
And he has to rotate
early.
around
Mike
here to
W
get this
picked
hard
back
breach
up,
open.
So return to a 5v5
Wow.
for about 2 seconds.
SR winning
until
out now.
Wolfsburg and Bino both go down. Bino's presence on the generator window is telegraphed a long time ago.
Fuck is
so
this
that
fucking
C4
Ying
likely
sound
has
glitch,
name
bro?
written on it before it was thrown. Spoit doesn't end up losing his head in that engagement. Silo tags him up heavily, but can't land the killing shot. DMR will light Surf up too, and yet nothing for 1 of
Hello
30
gets
is
in.
quite going their way in round 4. A lot of damaged players, but nobody dead. 2
What
players
the
around the
fuck?
corner.
Is it- was there not gonna-
Guy's
like,
prone on
laying
the
in front of
opposite
him?
side of the overturned filing cabinet.
Yeah, he's
SR.
still dead,
And I
bro.
don't think
Didn't
he
move.
did that. Silent made contact with him whatsoever. Rexon peeking
SR
with a
just
secondary shorty.
winning all the
He was
gunfights.
Canadian, bro. What he was doing, bro?
He was looking at
Shotgun
the
at
fucking
the ready.
rotate, I think,
Silo
bro.
is not making it out of
The
this
guy is
one.
literally shooting at him, bro.
No flashbangs as well. Should be 1 pump, and that's the end of it. There we go. 2 pumps actually.
Good
That was kind of
moly.
strange.
Yeah, SR is
Behind
winning
the
all
waves,
their
couldn't help
gunfights
for
now.
Shopify Rebellion.
The maps they're playing.
I think they're literally. Well, I think they just have an unfortunate map overlap where like all of 1 of 30's decent maps are like all of SR's literal favorite maps.
Thermite's still there, but it
God,
isn't
sorry.
being played. So
I'm ordering
Bino
food.
gonna have
I'm being a
all
fat
the
ass.
hard breaching duty to do.
What are you
So
getting?
a couple of tin openers on
Some
Mike
shit
W,
from a
one of
virtual
which is
brand that I don't
already
even know if
used.
it's real or not.
Told on scanner on
You
Wolfsburg
don't even know if you're
to
ordering real
search
food.
No, I
out
don't,
some
bro.
of
They
these
use
photos.
AI images for all their
It's the
fucking
strength
food,
of
so I
the
don't even know if
site
this is like
that
real,
worries
bro.
me if I'm 1 of 30 here. Try to get in now and start to use some of these boogie drones.
Oh, never mind, I found it,
Plenty
bro.
of places to
Type
hide.
shit.
It's
Good.
very quickly destroyed. Another 2 impacts, 1 for each Rexon and Spoit. Those boogies Probably not going to have the
SR
desired
playing the
effect.
staircase
He
layer.
tends to feel a little bit of the walk
Double
up
reinforced
those stairs
barrel
there,
walls.
thinks better of it instead.
Smoke
Utilizes a
playing
little bit of
there.
utility
Habana open his
and plays
walls.
out
They
of
should be
the
able to
smoke
bomb
counter
down
and stop
Util on
anyone
him
from
now.
pushing down. Wolfsburg.
Can we
He's got
time
nose
out
position, he's got him
Gavin?
on the scanner.
Yes.
There's not too much that he's going to be able to do about it.
A word?
Holding the cross,
W.
maybe chasing a bit of a shadow,
Now
but
just
great
SR
team
straight
field there.
outclassing now.
Threaded up through the floor. Wolfsburg will be the first player to fall.
Here comes the Grim Charge. I feel like, why didn't they put like
Dragon
Util on
Boy
the
by
staircase like
Nate
way
just keeping the
earlier?
attack at bay with these toxic canisters.
He's gonna
Has
hop
Mike
over?
quite a bit of
Holy
time
shit,
as well. Mike W
decisiveness.
put low.
Mike
I
W
don't even
dies to
know
the
how. He ends
smoke.
up choking out him in the process.
Wait,
Canadian
he's gonna
might
do that with a
fall.
guy. Isn't there a guy right under it next to
He's
him?
jacking the phone.
Holy moly. This is crazy.
That's horrible.
Low key, they need that kind of fucking craziness to be winning these rounds. If they keep playing default shit against SR, they're just gonna get cooked and cooked and cooked. 25 seconds left though, and one guy threatening a flank too. I don't even know Pillar Plant's possible. Yeah, Amy's just gonna retake Vert, and Pillar Plant's gonna be impossible.
Still on the roam. Can hit a flank out of
Packer not
crucial
hitting a
moment.
shot.
Packer, a big 1v1 that might have shifted things, but Rexon puts a lid on it. So as Bino and
Spoit
Stylo
wins
commit,
his
Ambi, I don't think
composure
they
from
even
him.
have any time in the sun.
Yeah, SR just
Side
winning
players
all
seem to
their
have this
gunfights
one
now.
well in hand. Spoit with control of the diffuser as well. Maybe.
Wow.
On time? No. Rexon wants the kill, and Shopify Rebellion want the lead.
SR back in form.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
You want me to? I'll do it, bro. Oh, we have a T3
I mean, it'll wake me
console
up.
pro
I'm
in
gonna fall
chat.
asleep.
Who's the T3 console pro, bro?
Fett, we have a T3 console pro in
How
chat.
can we be pro and T3? And
Because he's a
console?
pro T3 console player.
How's but T3 and pro don't go together, bro?
He's a T3 pro console player, duh.
T3 pro console player, bro. God fucking damn, bro.
He's a T3 pro console player, duh.
Hell, you already hate. We need more love. Yes. Earth needs to ascend. Yeah.
as well. So
Alright, back to top 4 now. Or not top 4, storage. Think of the tier 1 sub. For 7 months, Westbrook, appreciate you. KMC, thank you for the sub earlier. Appreciate you. KE, thank you for the sub earlier. Appreciate you. Sorry I missed all your subs. I'm just an L ungrateful streamer. I'm a piece of shit.
Since rounds 1 and 2, we had a pretty clear trend emerge. We probably should acknowledge. I mean,
Shit, dude.
low for Shopify
Yeah,
Rebellion, of course,
this
but
is.
past
I hate to
rounds,
say it, it's sleeper now. I was invested when they were up 2-0.
a lot of the Rebellion
And now I feel like Rebellion was outgunning them, like just straight up.
Too difficult for 1 of 30 to handle in their entirety.
But maybe who knows? Maybe 1 of 30's defenses are fucking crazy, bro. Maybe they go 3-3 and they have crazy
First floor,
defenses, bro.
Gonna have a lot of presence on that second, but with those mirror windows, with those zombie and keep up areas, a lot to work through. And you look at the lineup they have as well.
Drone up and running.
The attacking operator bans, there's very clear methodologies you pointed out with the Nomad and the Ace, but you know, you have Ying, you have Grim, Dokkaebi, and Deimos on the board. This is a very bog standard setup for 130 right now, and it's good to get these breaches. It's good to accomplish a lot of
Yeah,
important
mute gemmer's still up.
objectives.
I wonder if you can see that from the roof or not, those mute gemmers. Probably not.
To kind of break
With that
the
mirror
stalemate
open.
beyond that Grim.
No, he should be able to, right? If he gets close enough, he can shoot
Yeah,
mute
especially
jammers.
when you sort of pigeonholed in to bring in both the Thatcher and the Hibana. Obviously, even with the electrification
Oh,
band,
interesting.
it's still a requirement.
Where's the push coming from? Are they just gonna go straight top 4 flood across?
There are plenty of other uses for it, of course.
Oh my god, they're just getting cooked. They're just getting fucking folded right now.
Ambi.
They're all just getting folded. It's actually no contest. It's actually $0 pro player versus $1 million pro player right now, bro. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ambi's actually playing Dion. It's bad. It's quite bad, bro. Holy moly!
After the first kill, that should have been enough to know. Do not peek IT.
You put 200k on these? What do you mean you put 200k on these idiots?
See what
How did you put 200K
You put
on?
200k on 1 of 30? You brave. I like that. That's real gambling, bro. Like, the Wolfrun is a better DM because you actually use gadget. Yeah, but like I feel like you have to run across the map a lot, and I don't like that. Have switched now. Really have to hope for 1 of 30's sake that they're better at defense or Rebellion has worse attacks because right now it looks like quite the fucking slaughter. I can't lie. It literally looks like a literal different. It feels like Ambi can like take any gunfight he wants and he will win no matter what. Rebellion, double wall denial, ban 1 of 30, Montaigne ban, Capital ban. Looks like a split take, Con Garden take right now for Rebellion. Start out this. Thank you for the gift to the dry mango. Appreciate you, man. Lucas Holy. Appreciate you.
Those Yings are going to be devastating in such a tight space like connector and electrical.
That really was kind of a hard breaching like fan cam at the beginning. Just like literally every time we cut to somebody, they were placing a hard breach.
Q4 outside the breach, not going to catch anyone.
As well. I mean, going into Kindle is not only through there,
Safety play by Rebellion.
Quite
Follow neutral game.
C4 goes out. through one of the very holes opened up by the attack, but doesn't find anything. Ambi in turn.
Ooh,
got
getting
some
a
good
lot of these
information,
traps.
Some good gadgets hack, Razor Bloom, and actually not quite sure what the other thing was. Might have been I think it was a Denari trap, or I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, finds a couple things. Blood drone gets shot, trying to find the
Ying's coming out garage side. I don't think they're going off it. Never mind, they are. They're trying to take it against Spoit right now. Spoit fighting garage by himself.
Can't quite land the shots on the Azami.
Wow, Rexon gets a double refrag now through the prone angle on the Azami. Spoit solo walked up garage there, and somehow that was allowed. That's crazy. Mike W immediately shut down with the rappel angle, and it just looks bad. It looks bad for 1 of 30 right now. It looks like they're probably gonna have no chance on either side. I'm sorry to say it, bro. It's just the wealth disparity is too big, man. The wealth disparity is too big, man.
Will force Silo back from the doorway into the waiting arms of Ambi. 1v2 now for Bino.
Case on Canadian, he can go to pillar and plant with Ambi covering.
Garage, but Shopify Rebellion have control.
Loses his sprint ability.
2 Candelas as well.
Lasers are able to rotate through. Shut down by Ambi. Holy moly.
Wait,
Ambi does have a hickey. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, Ambi had a hickey. This is true. Wait. You guys were right.
They're the last 2 people you want to be up against in a 1 versus 2, because you know what's going to happen.
Chat, what is that, chat?
Canadian is going to bait, and Ambi is going to get that kill. 9 times out of 10, that is the result.
Oh, that's quite the buff, huh?
It was no different there inside of round 7.
Ah, Jalen Kirk. Going down the staircases, going down 90 holes is going to be harder.
To get a bit of a read to this, is it?
Alibi? Yeah, bro. Maybe he's on tech, bro. Who knows? I mean, you have a secondary shotgun. The biggest thing with Alibi is you have a secondary shotgun, you can deny windows, I guess. But Ambi just fucking cooks a player off of the exo stairs. And it looks like there's a massive level difference now. They could honestly just go for exo execute. Yeah, they could just take down into exo control. Exactly what Ambi's doing.
And Ambi's walking down EXO.
Ambi's just walking, dude. Ambi's literally doing whatever the fuck he wants with his team.
Mike W with a little bit of a response.
I think this is the round that 1 of 30 need to win if they want to show that they still have some life in this match.
Fully to the walk down EXO. There is Silo out there on the roam, very much unaccounted for.
Honest to God, if it's gonna be this quick, all I ask for is the next map be this quick too. Just a quick swift 2-0, you know.
He's available to be tracked on the death marks. So if Spoit has a sniff that Alibi is off site, and there it is. I mean, where else is Alibi going to be? He's likely going to be a dead man walking. At least
they're going to go down for access here.
Ooh.
Warden's still on storage, so there needs to be someone to 1v1 Warden now. If they want to make sure they can go for this plant for free.
Walking down in through EXO with the diffuser, they know that this is a 1v4.
By going down, they're flashing the Warden. Warden, turn on your goggles and go for the plant now, bro. I feel like Warden trolled there. Silo didn't time his flank at the same time.
Canadian's just basically giving himself up to Silo as
well played dog.
At that point.
And he's laughing at him. That's what I hate about Canadian, bro. He yelled at me too when my first ever LAN coaching, bro. Canadian just makes fun of you when he's got 2 million years more of experience and $2 million more than you, bro.
22 seconds remaining.
Canadian's out here fucking typing at people that don't make any money off this game, bro. Like God. So mean for no reason.
Seems unlikely he'll win this one. 6-2.
So mean for no reason. So mean for no reason, bro. So mean for no reason, bro.
Shopify Rebellion map point on their opponent's pick.
Imagine the confidence that Canadian's got knowing the team that he's got alongside and the team that he brushes shoulders with.
What is your opinion on Yana? Seems like falling into meta for some time now after it was meta 2 years ago. Do you think she needs a rework? No, I think she had a Gone 6 and nades, and that's why she was good when you could cook nades, bro.
It is just an
barricade setup. Drones and Rotera drones being put to use to break through these exterior
Oh, damn, it's just me in the call. Everyone left me. Every single person in that call left me, bro. Damn, that's fucked up, bro. Chat, my entire call just left me. What the hell happened, bro? No one fucks with me anymore, Chad. I'm just a piece of shit. I'm just a fucking piece of shit out here, bro. Fett's sad now? Yeah, I'm sad now, bro. No one fucks with me, bro.
Could have been the end of him right there.
Zach left me, then Gavin left me, then power completely shut down. Spoit crazy to get one. Through hops up, and now they get hit side off that, right? SR could take a lot of ground, exactly. They take a lot of ground off that.
Punishing the overcommitment by 1 of 30 though finds himself.
They're gonna double swing this guy. Yeah, they're gonna triple swing this guy. That was a good power by 1 of 30 back towards them. But is it too late in this game to have this level of proactiveness?
Credit to 1 of 30, they're really pushing these problems.
Work control rebellion.
Just something that they're throwing one body at.
Volsberg still has a C4. He can play basement against any plant, so SR might need to send a guy to hunt him or drop the hatch in garage at the same time.
Spoit and Surf, I mean, Spoit's whole job is to, be on an island and really be that.
That is so
strong
entertaining, but the game is
player that
boring,
can
dude. Yeah, the
just
game is.
make
The game is.
something happen, make magic
I'm like
happen,
almost falling
especially
asleep
when he's
watching this
playing
game.
a role
I'm
like
at the
Snake. If he's
ult
on the
next
Ace or
map, bro.
something
I'm
like
at the
that,
ult.
different round, it can be a different story, but he's playing
If
Snake here,
if
his
one
job
on
is to
30
be
win
a
this
little
run,
bit
I have to
more
ult.
his
I
job is
literally have to
make
ult this round.
Chaos ensue. He's achieved that. He's lost C4 in Silo's hands as well in that opening trade. You've still got plenty of denial and plenty of utility as one of 30.
A thermite
The
open.
space that SR have gained
Aqua.
through that opening exchange.
Get rid of the retake
can't
potential
be
up
ignored.
top.
They managed to
Wolfsburg's
get
still in
good
basement. I
vertical
mean, the more
control,
time goes
still
by,
got
the
the
more
round,
that
still
like
looks
plant
trying to
denial
make
win
something
con
happen.
becomes
And we've got
prevalent.
Canadian hanging
They have to
around
take the
here,
man advantage
bottom of
when they
garage.
can. They have info advantage too, I believe, right
Do
here.
they know about one? Do they know
They
about
see him
both?
already?
Or is this
Wow,
guy? No,
that's
just
crazy.
flat around the corner. And because
Canadian just
Tacker's got
walks
the
and gets a
shotgun,
freebie off a
cannot
drone.
really trade that. So that's just a kill seeded to Shopify Rebellion. Canadian doesn't even
Hacker's
take
still
any
playing for the
control
C4
off
win
of it.
con right now with Wolfsburg.
That is just a freebie. And 7-2 now, much likelier than it was.
This is
a
the
few
one
seconds
thing
ago,
that
with
like
only 20
SR has as a
remaining.
weakness is they take a while to
Hacker's
get
still
to
got
the
a
fact that they
shotgun.
can't
Volsper's got a
execute.
C4.
They're gonna execute on a
SR
hard floor.
clearly
Yep,
lacking
this is
some
so
information.
they can't
Canadian
C4 this from
face checking as he
underneath. I
moves
mean, you
into
could
the
C4
site.
somewhere close.
BP spotted him as well. Can
Makes the
Volsperg
throw
get an
holes up.
angle with
They have to shoot the C4 out of
C4
midair.
through
Will he
the
shoot it?
rafters.
No,
He
he doesn't shoot it
takes
actually.
him down.
I have to ult.
Hacker
I have to
good
ult.
with the next.
That's crazy. It was
And
such a
130
telegraphed like
with a 1-2 punch
C4 shot, I
at
feel
the
like.
end will stave off defeat for one
Nuts,
more
nuts,
round.
nuts.
Some of the sides
Cali and Thatcher. Cali for wall denial, I guess, or no? It's a clash counter. It's just a clash counter.
Inverse of what we saw for the latter's defense playing clash for the
The
first three.
bro
getting
stood up
banned,
and shrank.
you know,
Yeah,
instead
y'all are just so
fighting
mean to me
now
for no
playing it
reason,
out.
bro.
Once they retry
Breaking
the
the game
second
down. I'm
floor.
trying, bro.
Control
People are
still
fucking
does.
bullying me.
Rebellion
Double a wall.
clearly, I would assume spotted
Double
it.
hard breach,
No,
Cali,
counter
clash,
to Cali, especially if you also
counter,
have a
and
Thatcher
then
to
Thatcher
go
to
with
also
that
counter the
overreach
clash, I
denial,
guess.
so
Or the
Canadian
burn
with
against
some
it.
kind of solution
They
to bring
no
that
other
side
util
right
though.
up for shield
130
back.
banned the
See how effective it
Nomad.
is. The kind of thing where you're like, oh, I have a direct counter.
Ooh,
actually,
they tried to go for a
Vito
quick kill
walking
on the
right in
clash.
front of
The
that breach.
the
Only
Cali
takes a
right there
little
doesn't
bit
get
of
it.
damage, but
Vino
he's
now
not
knows
aware
he's to play more
that
careful. They're going for the split take now, so the garage take. They don't have a lot of pressure from underneath. They don't have demos from underneath to clear anything out.
Canadian, right? He knows just how capable his team are as well.
You didn't shrink, you got shorter and wider somehow.
Getting tricked there.
Yeah, y'all are just so fucking rude to me for no reason, bro.
Oh, it did
Motherfuckers
open.
just
It
so
just
rude to
didn't
me for
open
no
the
reason, bro.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Ingenuity.
Just so mean,
is
bro.
the
Just
name
so
of the
mean.
game here, and
The yellow
SR is
rocket.
dealing with
Yep.
that in their stride.
All right.
And even blinked there, really, and just like, yep, okay, the wall didn't open entirely. We'll just get rid of this off wall.
But they do want to go for
Fantastic
garage
stuff.
still. They don't have the. They don't have a Nomad this
Position.
time. They don't have Grim this
Loves a little
time.
walk up these
They don't have
catwalk
Ying this
stairs,
time.
and
I'm
typically
curious to
use
see
a
how they
bit
would
of
take this. Because
support
last time they
made
walked up
catwalk
Spoit
walls
dry
as
after
well.
yinging up with the
That
rafters,
historically has
which allowed
been
Spoit to get up the raptor stairs.
Wrexham with the line
Their main
stance,
entry is
and
Spoit
like
up the
turning attention
staircase.
that way. This time
Does he
dealt
leave?
with.
He actually just gets
Wolfsburg
out.
had a
Spoit does make it up
brilliant
staircase though.
read.
Aces
Spoit was
rafters
kinda
wall.
nowhere to be seen.
It's a great pick right there for 130 actually. Wolfsburg played that pretty excellently well. He was dead if he stayed, so it's good for him.
Just a really smart move.
The clash here needs to
And now when he
basically
gets back inside,
spam like
he
face
says
the
Spoit not able
breach
to
here.
pick up not only a kill, but any kind of damage on that Azami. I mean, what do the Rebellion have to kind of break through this? They have the Selma charges on the garage wall. That'll give them not only a direct way to enter, but also an angle from which Spoit can take a fight against some of those players on the inside. But Clash is kind of nestled in the heart of this.
I feel like
don't
they
know if
get
you're
so
gonna be able to
many
find anything with
freebies
the
from
Cali.
bottom Aqua.
Ambi
Do they
flanking
not
on the backside,
barricade it?
Catches one on Aqua, catches another
Does no one
down
ever
below.
barricade bottom
The
Aqua for
Canadian both
130?
go
I
for
feel
it.
like that's one of their
The
biggest
Lynch
weaknesses.
feud
They give
needed.
so
Void
many
double up
freebies
top,
away.
one on bottom. Spoit
It
finally
looks like
getting one
SR
in
better go to
garage
map
too.
2 already.
Seemed like 130 might have the upper hand, and Shopify
I don't know.
Rebellion slapping them
It just seemed
down
like so
in
many
garage.
basic
Even
mistakes on this
Clash
map for
not long
130.
this world.
But obviously you expect that of teams with this big of a wage
Opening
gap.
death into a
I'm gonna be right back now,
full
chat. I'm gonna go lay down because I'm tired. I'm gonna rest up. Hopefully I can come with more energy for next map. Love you guys. Take it easy. And yeah, Spoit one map away from making the Salt Lake Major, proving everyone wrong after disastrous group stage. Not my Rebellion on layer, bro. Somehow they were let to have layer. I mean, maybe 1 of 30 or cooking, or I don't know. Maybe they just have overlapping map pool. Either way, Ambi underneath with it. Amaru shotgun, typical strat. SR does. Kill people off the vert and then go up the hatch at the same time that they crunch. I think it's Skybridge and Art. I think it's what it do. They go from Pebbles door, Skybridge, Art. They all crunch at the same time, and Ambi comes up the fucking hatch out of nowhere.
It's interesting though. The Monty, of course, getting banned out is no real
Min's
surprise.
team pretty much streams others. Yeah, but they're a content team.
Sometimes when we see the Monty removed, no shield is played whatsoever. Other time,
Yep, exactly. Look at Ambi just running through. Wow! Yeah, this game's over. I'm gonna be real. Wow.
moves
Holy
through
moly.
Spoit
And this is an old SR strat, too.
That pain. My W.
What a fucking shot by Ambi. Jesus Christ.
In a 1 versus 4
Wow, 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 wow.
Does get the trade, but it matters.
This game's actually over. This game's actually over.
As SR move very quickly through round number 1. A brilliant execute. A lot of different moving parts working together at the same time, but I mean the highlight has to be Ambi flying through the hatch.
I've never really seen the Rainbow Six equivalent of just a guy getting dunked on, quite like that second guy who got killed. Like, obviously, the guy getting stabbed in the face, like, just right as Ambi goes up the hatch, is, like, 1, funny, 2, crazy. But, here, hold on. So, like, you have this. That's crazy, just bad timing. Like, right here. That is insane. And Doge to our point earlier about, like, I mean, you look at this roster, and, like, even with Spoit on it, if you're thinking who might be the scariest player, at times, it is unequivocally Ambi.
Ambi's nuts, bro.
Oh, without a doubt. I think, for me, yeah, Ambi
Basement.
is the scariest player on the...
I have Aurora. They
they're
got
all
off
over, right?
Aurora,
They're
so
getting
maybe
so
this
much
is a
more
garage
space
take
than
now.
Spoit gets. Often Spoit will find
Demo,
himself on more of a
Snake,
flex role,
Ram. No,
whereas
never mind.
Ambi
This could be.
typically finds
This is
himself
bad. I think
more
this is back to a
out and out
typical
frag
armor
oriented.
clear.
So, whereas
Armor
you
clear,
sometimes
cap
see
each other
Spoit
player,
on the
filter
ace,
stairs or
sometimes
something.
they see him picking up these,
Or maybe not, I don't
you know,
fucking
sort
know.
of
Either way, I want
more
this to be quick.
supportive roles, but
Quick
still
game,
a-
quick game. Show me
still
Shopify Rebellion. Yes.
capacity.
Yes, Shopify Rebellion.
Often
I'm rooting for you now.
that
Quick
dog
fucking
off
game.
leash sort of vibe, and he can be let to just do things like that.
Teams let a forfeit in Pro League? Yes, but if you forfeit like enough matches, then you might just get disqualified for the league as a whole.
Have a bit more of a job to do, but once those boogie drones are thrown, all bets are off.
Yeah, another operator as well that you talked about, like kind of in the area of like your hard breachers, but specifically Ace, your Ram. Operators that you're usually going to either use your utility towards the beginning or do it all in kind of one fell swoop. So that way after you have a clear time to just be a gun. Just be somebody that can see if there's any gaps, play off the information you gather, be at the direction of your IGL. Spoit can be in a similar position as you said with Ace, but oftentimes Ambi is given that leash in, especially with the added benefit of the boogie drones, being able to break down those barricades. Can find a bit of initiative if possible. Boogie drone will not only open up some vertical, but cover the sound as Ambi walks down those stairs, as he's looking to get a line on both this Goyo and the Clash. While Packer might pick up one, Rebellion have the better positioning right now, as the Clash loses a lot of HP to the fire, Volsper down to the process, and I think the Clash is still kind of pinched in that area. Not entirely sure. No, Bino has been able to back up. It's a full 4v4, but with Bino and Packer on low HP, the Rebellion are feeling very good about this first minute and a half.
Loading new mag.
Well, pocket reinforcement for Packer just to try and give himself a bit of surety inside a missile. Lack of hard breach,
Thanks.
or at least only 2 Selmas. It could be a bit of a problem there for SR. Silo, quite a deep roam as well here. Likely finds a freebie. Surf entirely unaware of his position. And of course, the benefit of the Scopos here is that
I
Silo
got my
can
fucking
just
food,
make that
chat. I'm
rotation
good.
back to side.
It's literally gonna be a mukbang stream.
Swapping
Muck
between
stream for
those
the rest of the
shields.
game. So it did turn into a
Now
garage take.
advantage here for SR.
Mike W
Sorry,
second
for
corner, though.
130 as SR do try
Does
and
Canadian
push
have
through,
him?
but Mike W, look at his position here, really tucked
Nah, pretty
in.
far left the
He's gonna
shadow.
miss that shot onto Canadian.
Ambi has it, though.
Or the second. Ooh, say again,
Drive by.
Ambi.
Thank you for the prime sub,
He's gonna manage
Volk.
to find the head, half HP, but still gets the job done.
There's one player on Vert. Are they gonna hunt him? No, I think they should flow through to inside. I think that's low key. Let him have Vert flood through sight, play the 2v2 on sight. I mean, I guess Clash makes it impossible. Ambi's gonna go for 1v1, wins the 1v1. Wait a minute, and then he comes back down. Yo, they're doing a lot of rotations with very little time left, bro. Any more smokes? No more smokes. They gonna stick plan off this? Basically, they could.
Nothing to knock back that shield. Better hope Packer swings.
He's gonna plant.
Diffuser.
On pillar.
If I want anybody covering me, getting
It's
this
all up to
diffuse
Ambi
right
now.
I want it
It's
to
a
be
clash.
Flash
They could get
bangs
right
go
next to him,
on.
put his
Rexon
shield
begins
down.
Already halfway there, staving it off. But
Oh,
the player's gotta
Rexon
fall
got off.
back.
That's
Bino
rough.
walking all the way up.
Rexon
to
got
plant the
off.
shield. Rexon in a tricky spot. Ambi's
Oh,
still good for it, though.
Ambi has to hold it. Ambi!
Around the
Oh!
corner, he lights
Bino
him up.
hits it.
Gets them both. Only so much Ambi can do if that were anybody but a Clash. That's a 4K for Ambi and Shopify Rebellion's round.
On a roof, it's a the sub,
That is
I
not
appreciate
what
it.
happened today.
Bino there with a brilliant play
Rex
on the
and
Clash.
Soul, no. The Clash just
Again,
had the
you can't
superior
overplay
position.
your
That's
hand
it.
there when you're in that position. You don't want to plant the shield too early. You don't want to give any space. You've got
Sold
to keep things tight.
implies
You're in a
that
great position on
you
that,
had
so
the
he was able to
advantageous
just
position.
continue to harass
The
him.
Clash most
Style
definitely
of
had
play,
the advantageous
a little bit
position.
nonsense.
Yeah, fast side hit. I think they're gonna fast side hit was a smoking Ying and then Thatcher on UC4. Oh, we're gonna have Thatcher the Solus.
Canadian just waiting? No, they're going for
He's
the plant.
Thatchering the Solus.
Smoke canister
But there's a
going
guy
down.
close.
Player around the corner.
Killing the
No
player
work to
close
speak
first,
of.
smart.
Oh, the Candela's
Or might go for
through.
plant, and then they
Goes back
Thatcher the
around
Solus
gate.
as well.
It's actually one of
No, he
the
didn't Thatcher the
first pick,
Solus.
though, but as they move
Solus,
from behind,
no composure
he's
at all.
got no idea.
Plant goes down.
We've seen, I think,
Wow.
the Rebellion basically run something like this strat quite a few times before. You throw the Candelas up top to facilitate a plant below, and
Ambi
at
wants a
least the
major,
last time
Ambi
I
wants a
saw it,
major
it worked
bad,
out
bro.
wonderfully, and it seems it'll result in a round win here. Only a 4v4, but Ambi's got that Soliton scanner to get any late information. You've got, of course, the 3 guns alive as well beyond.
Yeah, the
P
retake.
on
The
that
tricky part
blitz.
about this retake is once you give a vert, one of the attackers can just retake for it, and it becomes
Even
impossible
though
posty, so they have to be
1 of
careful
30
about
had an
that.
advantage,
Plus,
only
this post
8
is from
seconds
outside the building,
remaining
so they have to
until
run
it's
out real
over,
far
and
against
it
them.
just does not seem
The zombie
like
out the
they're
breach, they
making
have to
way
start
through.
taking now. They
Even
took
the
way
barrier's
too
out,
much time. They have to
only
get on the
1
bomb
second
now,
to
now,
go.
now, now,
Somebody's
now.
gotta land it.
And it's
gonna be
over.
Close, but with Mike W falling, that'll be the Rebellion with the lead.
Ambi gets downed and finished off.
This
Ambi
is
gonna
a
be prowling
typical
here
Mez
at the bottom
take.
bracket door.
Sense across the
Fully
side door,
defenders to track
walk
on
down
that
the
death
hallway.
mark and likely will want to get himself in below.
I actually like their strat with Aurora better. I wonder why they don't have Aurora this round.
Perform one of those self-sufficient roles that he can do.
Maybe just in case, just to switch it up.
Run himself in, although he gets to the top of rocket stairs and it looks like he's just
Ambi's
gonna go straight
already
in. I
up.
thought he would play the vert from below.
Is there a plan to go art window or no?
Fancying himself, challenging
Ooh,
Oms to bomb site
Ambi
right
does
now.
damage to Mike W right
takes
there.
a lot
Ambi's
of
fucking
damage
gunfighting is
there.
just so on point,
Does get
man.
away unscathed. Just
Track
a bit of a setup
Scopos just to
here.
look for where he
Scopos
is.
is going to be the first target.
Hacker's back in sight though.
With Surf on Snake just outside.
No, he's
The
below.
display window hopping.
Oh, he faked it. He faked it. He swapped away mid-demo strike and then swapped back to make it seem like he was off site. So that's going to put Surf on a wild goose chase. Or they might just hit side off that. Either way,
On the actual
a
site,
little bit of a fake there by
he
Packer.
unfortunately gets zapped by an ADS, but they know they have a numbers advantage, so you can see the gears turning. Where can they place this utility to maximize the impact? Canadian firing a shot of annoyance at the BP. The Bs go out. They will also clear the position behind the desk. Dude, Ambi's doing literally the
Packer.
most right now for the utility.
Going below.
Side. That's actually crazy.
Wow,
Below
double
is- oh, what an
impact through
angle!
vert.
Through the floor.
That's
Ambi
crazy.
back. That is a brilliant play by Packer.
Brilliant tech by
One for
Packer,
one.
actually.
But Volsper down as well. Bot's gonna fall onto not only Bino with only 1 smoke canister remaining, but even Mike W with that shotgun, maybe to control the avenue
One
around
more smoke to go for
bathroom.
this plat.
Rebellion will pause very briefly as Canadian puts
First
this
ticket
diffuser
in,
down.
and he
Andy
gets hit.
quite a ways out of position.
Ooh, that's backstab pressure.
With 30
Ambi's gonna
seconds
have a
remaining.
big
They've got the time to make
backstab
this
here.
work, and with the
He's gonna
offside
distract
presence
the
outwit,
players blowing smokes
he
and
can
shit.
get his way into position. Don't have a lot of time.
Line goes down, no more
Just enough
smokes.
to add
Ambi's
another
gonna go
angle
through.
to
Ambi needs to
distract
commit
the
now.
defense, and the Jaeger pushes
Well, it
deep,
doesn't matter.
catches
Spoit's
one
just holding
player
the angle
prone,
so
but not enough to
perfectly.
stop that diffuse plant. Canadian sends us into the post. Mike W taking the 1v1 in garage, aiming at the right head level, but doesn't commit to the
wow.
fight. Instead takes the next, and it's Spoit not long for this world. Him and Bino now tag up for the duel around operations. But Bino takes the 1v1 early, and Canadian gets the better of him. IGL on IGL violence on R6 room. Well, actually, no, that's not Bino's role, but you get what I'm saying. Mike W.
Wow.
Now,
I think he needs to
four
prove
parts of
himself. I think
defensive
he's looked good this
solid evidence
playoff.
for SSG, and the fact that it's not
But
here,
overall, in the
kind
course
start
of like the
getting
last
worried.
stage
The
in the
look to
last
what they might
year,
do in a round like this is
not
they go to
right now.
basement.
But I think like maybe if they like put him back
No,
onto a role he's more
despite the
comfortable
fact
on,
that she's
you know,
available,
or more
no
effective
Mira
on,
to
he
defend
can
that top
easily
floor,
rise back up to
or
the
defend
top. I
middle
think he
floor.
has that
It's not
capability no matter
necessary.
what.
It's not a requirement. But again, there's a very clear reluctance for 1 of 30 to really venture beyond this bottom floor, and they won this site playing that strategy, so I won't blame them too much, but it's still part of an overall.
breaching activated.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mike
that's
W.
a bummer.
Was that through a fucking drone hole? Where did he kill him from? How did he fucking... What the fuck?
That's one way of putting it. Spoit taken out very early here. Seeing the value out of the Dokkaebi inside around number 5, that's for sure.
Is Ambi top 10 in the world? No.
Surf on the Nook as well, so clearly looking for a little bit of walking potential. There's quite a lot to counter that. Those razor blooms are something that I'd be looking toward and thinking, ooh, don't want to be walking into any of those.
All clear nearby.
Bit of barbed wire placed out as well. Ambi just trying to get a bit
Well,
of
it
a read
depends.
on
Are you
Soliton.
asking me to, like,
Soliton scan.
project who's
Don't
gonna
need
do
Thomas
well?
to hide in this time either. So that information is going to be accurate.
My top 10 based off last year, I've already
Choosing to
have it.
commit
Like,
just
it's like
yet.
fucking...
Feels like they're just trying to play for a pick.
It's
and try and get
handy,
something back.
like Handy, Noah, Joom, Cyber.
Especially with one defender still around the middle floor. Ambi probably the best
Some
player,
Amadi
not only in terms of
players,
gun
you
scope,
know,
but in terms of utility as
that
well.
whole shebang.
Packer probably
Now, if you
can't
want me, like,
play
right
straight
now,
super effectively.
right now,
Andy,
who's
I
my
think,
top? I mean,
might
I'm
be
still have to
able
put
work
Handy
it
just
back
because he's,
between
like,
these two positions.
he's
Also gets
literally
Surf activated
insane.
as well. I didn't even think about the Nook. And so I think it's a wise moment for Silent
And then I put some
Packer.
G2 players because I think
Though, and it
G2
makes
are
it
going to win the
risky to
major.
actually commit
Or
to
Falcons. I put
rotation towards
G2, I
Packer.
put Joom,
So instead,
I
he'll
put
go
Shaiko
upstairs. You got a
Stompin',
whole
I'll go
side quest
Joom,
forming, and over half the round's
I'll
gone.
go, the thing is also from Brazil, it's hard for me to, I guess if we're looking at like Furia, I actually don't know like who's, I mean maybe Volps, but like, I don't know who, like it feels like Furia, like random players perform on Furia. But Loira and Volps could be up there, they've been playing out of their mind for Furia, right? Yeah. I think EFAC, ooh, Surf, big entry, wait a minute. Surf's and Khan, and they're scared of him.
A lot of work to do, especially with Packer with a
They're gonna
shotgun
crush into the
around
stalk
corner.
player.
Surf's not careful and puts
Vert
his
being
back
made above
back.
him.
He'll find
Wow, they're about to
Bullshot
bring this all the way back.
in it, but Ambi
They're about to bring this all the
very
way
sharp
back.
in the bottom floor, finds
Surf with a
Holzberg.
crazy
This
fucking
5v2
entry.
has turned dead even. Information on one player on the hatch that makes this a 1v2 down below. And it's just a crying shame that they don't have diffuser.
They're gonna plant the bomb just straight up on pillar?
Makes his way through and will begin the plant.
The player doesn't make free take Vert. Wow, Surf.
Oh, threads the needle, and Packer is miles away.
Wow,
and
Surf
years
is fucking
behind the
nuts,
ball.
bro.
Ambi and Surf have brought this back from the brink. Even misses the shot on the Vulcan. Insult to injury to try and effectuate this counter defuse. Will go around the
There's a
reinforcement.
nade for this post
What
too.
these players find.
Made Vert above
Halfway
it.
Goes. He tries to get the vertical angle. Fires some shots.
C4
in
comes
turn.
out.
C4
Doesn't
trying to
even,
land
he
on
hurts
Ambi,
himself
but no,
more.
falls to the
Wow, wow,
FMG9
wow. Surf is
instead.
fucking crazy.
A beautiful
Yeah, I'd probably go
recovery
like
by Ambi and Surf, and
Handy,
the rebellion lives on.
Handy, Cyber. Right now I go Handy, Cyber, Shaiko, Stompin'. I'm gonna just keep the teams together because it's easier. Handy, Cyber, Shaiko, Stompin', Joom, EFAC. No, I put EFAC over Joom actually. Handy, Cyber, Shaiko, Stompin', EFAC, Joom, maybe Volps, Loira, and then. I mean, Gavin's not gonna. I would put Gavin in, but he's not gonna play at the major, so. Yeah, maybe I'll throw it. Maybe I'll throw Ambient at the end then. Souls. Yeah, Souls surely. Solotov also surely. Solotov, Souls. DS! Here's my thing about DS. Listen. I love DS. I think he's disgusting. I think DS's playstyle gets that many kills because Brazil's over aggressive. Noah's not going to be at the major. I'm only ranking people that I'm going to see at the major. Who's your favorite player of all time? Gavin?
Not ideal. But we move. Rexon, it's an incredible amount of value on those boogie drones. But it would be a shame to spend all round in the drone and then not know that Packet is just the other side of Rocket Door. And I don't think he's got a single clue. There's Mike W to pick up the opening kill. Playing in a nice conjoined way, but Canadian will be there for the trade. It isn't going to be long-lived though, as an advantage.
Holy shit, he was in bathroom already?
Right back here by 1 of 30.
Just straight fucking
nice close-up engagement
popping.
from Silo.
Was there anyone operational at all?
Well, super shorty to great.
Oh, here's operational. I'm happy to see Spoit more on these like, kind of like first entry type roles though.
It looks like it's meant shotguns at close corners here, but Packer somehow manages to lose that
wow.
engagement. That's must win from
They're just getting out gunfighted right now. They're literally just getting out gunfighted. They're literally just getting out gunfighted. Rebellion are literally individually better at gunfighting than them.
All right, you've softened 2 of them
and like playing contact off their teammates.
To do in a minute and 10.
Has Herds been going crazy? And I thought he was inconsistent in LATAM.
Oh, direct information on him too. It does not get much worse than that. He'll drop down to try to stave off this plant. Even some vertical angles going against him. You do not envy Bino's position right here. He's got the right idea. Looking out.
Oh my god, what a shot by Bino.
Hello. Gets Surf, but that's all she wrote. It is 5-1 for Shopify Rebellion. And we're winning rounds like rounds 5 and 6. 1 of 30 do not look long for this world.
Big round recovery there from SR. Let's see what our desk has to say about the first 6.
Thanks, X. We've got a lot to talk about, so we're going to dive right into it. Laxing, round number 2. What stood out to you?
I mean, they're comfortable on this map, playing on their attack. This is not the first time that we've seen Ambi come up that exact hat in R6 room and absolutely annihilate and take away the round. I mean, it was unbelievable to just see.
Who have better
that
players,
display
EU or
from
NA?
this
Right
team.
now,
But again,
EU.
on their attacks, they're so precise and structured of how they're going for the execute. I mean, it was really well thought out through and through each and every single one of these attacking rounds that we're going to see. I mean, this was a great play from Bino to be able to clutch that round. But then we pivot into the next round immediately. They understand they don't have to go for the vertical pressure here. They can just go in, use this blitz, take control, smoke it off, so keep throwing candelas in, blinding the players up top, and inevitably just play this post plant so well. And again, it just illustrates how well they are on their attacks and these setups if they're able to go for these executes.
I mean, if there's a team that you want to be focused on the execute with, it's going to be SR. Canadian, when he is IGLing, when he's making adaptive calls on how to get the diffuser down, where to position his team, he does.
I think right now Siege is
I mean, this
a lot of fluid decision making.
For one of 30.
I think EU has the most fluid decision making. I think EU is the best region in the world right now. I cannot lie.
I mean, it was just so
I would be very, very, very
break it
surprised
back,
if EU
bring it
does
back,
not win the
and
SLC match.
that
A little bit
breaks
of
the
information
spirit.
compared to meta
Like
Siege
him.
at the moment, but they
Oh, wait,
do
hold
still
on, he
have
kinda
a fighting
walked away from
chance
this
here
backstep.
with the bans that have been put in front of them.
Mike
Double
might
out
have
the fact
this.
They've removed both of the denial bans. They've removed both the Cade.
Is Mike
and the
standing on an
Bandit.
active barbed wire, or
When
did he
the
already
wall's
break
open,
it?
It shouldn't be a big problem at all.
Is he gonna go up Packers
Below,
pressure from
looking to
underneath?
make
Listen, I
impacts
just want
with
this game
that
to be over
skeleton
fast.
king. Make the site a bit more of an
Put him down,
uncomfortable
SR.
place.
Spoit's
Maybe
playing
just
on the
maybe
Spoit little
help
spot with
deal
his fucking
Canadian
zombies,
on
bro.
that
Put him
clash.
down.
Well, and that's exactly
the
what I was
crazy
gonna say,
shots, bro.
because, you know, not to push back a little bit, because you are correct. I mean, actually, not pushing back in anything that you said is that I disagree with. I just think
Here
if
he goes.
you ban the Deimos and the Snake, you know Bino's going to run the
Now he
shield.
gets to
It's
punch
something
that
one of
barbed
them are
wire.
about to
Now
do.
they're going
So
full.
you
I
have
think
that control
Skybird
barrier,
side.
what can you
Packers
do in
making
response?
vert
Bring the
underneath.
clash. And so that is also why dealing with it is so
Ooh, he's
important
standing on
for
top of the
130,
gun case.
because you know
Wow.
it's gonna bring it, but
Runs
also you
through
know
the
it's meant to
Tatanka
deal
Fire
exactly
shield
with
on
that
back
blitz.
to be able to
You
kill
can see
him.
a lot of investment placed on that
Crazy.
exact thing. It's Canadian the next to fall, and that's what we needed to see. Might
Clash
take a
goes
minute,
out.
50
Spoit needs a
seconds, but
huge
130
1v1
get a
with
man
Spoit versus the
advantage. They
backstab
take
right
down
now.
the Clash, and the Blitz has made it through unscathed. Packers still down below to get some good work and some good vertical destruction. One of the strongest rounds and strongest beginnings we've seen of 1 of 30 in quite a long time. So now they'll continue with the breaches, try to gain some remaining information. As they send those drones
Boy,
in
big.
with players around the
Boy can wrap
corners.
around back art side now.
Back. That's only one.
Spoit relieves the entire backside pressure. Does he drop and kill Packer? What does he do? Let's see.
Flashes go in.
They smoked the cross. They try to go for art plant now.
Make it through. Yes, we will, though. Loses some HP in the
Packers
process.
holding the art door plant.
It's now in here things start getting tricky. Bino's blinded in the middle of a three-way crossfire.
Bino's still
Silo
scared
and
to get the
Packer
plant
can
spot.
provide some
Oh, he
support,
sprints
but initial
across.
entry hasn't worked.
And he can
So
go for
Bino
plant now.
pushes deep. Silo's got
But
one
they can
angle
flood through and
covered.
kill the
It does
storage guy with
have
Packer
the
below.
other. Watching all of these positions as the defense moves through.
Wow,
Silo
Bino gets
ends
off.
up falling. Packer
Or plant
gets
goes down.
the next, but around the
Impact.
corner, Ruxin
Perfect
spots
impact.
one. Impact grenade
Packers
goes out.
underneath.
It's a
Oh
shoddy
my
engagement,
God,
but
Bino.
Bino gets them both.
That was a really
Would you rather have
unfortunate
Canadian
bit of
aura or
timing.
Spoit mechanics?
It's experienced in the round, but 1 of 30.
Depends, what am I trying to do?
They push through
If I'm trying to, like-
aggressively with that blitz, and Bino himself able to get a slew of kills.
If I'm trying to be an esports player, I feel
To
like
finish things off.
Canadian aura, but I feel like
Positive for
if I have
130
Spoit
so
mechanics,
far.
I
A lot of
just
it
make a
talked about
YouTube
Mike
channel
W,
and
but
then
also,
become
you know,
Spoit
Bino
2.0.
had internet issues
You
yesterday.
know?
Still having a pretty good performance.
If I have
all
Spoit
things
mechanics, I just go like I just go run around. I wouldn't even play comp, bro. I would just run around and rank, just like farming clips. I would farm Jinxie 1v1s and fucking just become another Spoit and make $1 million.
A couple years ago, wild card last year though. Wild card being the rookies, it's a bit of a stretch of the definition, but you kind of get what I'm generally getting at. For 5 years, 1 of 30. 2 teams that have both impressed
Muda
quite a
method.
bit. Still
You think people
down
would think
2
I'm
of
cheating,
5.
chat, if I
Started things off very
one day
well without attack.
woke
See
up
how
and
the
suddenly had the mechanics of Spoit?
Solus up top. This is a very standard setup.
Or would it not that be that big of a jump?
This top floor. We're gonna use the Specuous
Based off the
play
people who have
for
watched my
retake from above.
gameplay before.
Zombie also now joining the mix as well. They're
Wow,
playing
was it
over
really
by
that
the
bad before?
stairs at the moment.
Ah.
Silo has made his way up very deep. He's going out as well.
This
No
player's
defender
stuck.
biting as of yet.
Flex
He's actually
reinforcement.
kind of warding them off.
Wait,
Telegraphing
he faked
where
it. He
Stoke
faked
is
it.
pushing from.
He faked the flex
Ruxin
reinforcement.
stuck in a difficult spot. But a clean little
They can play for
pre-fire
hatch
and
drop
quick
now.
peek will knock Volsper out of the battle. Grim, the opening pick, 2 rounds in a row. That's a very important utility.
That's a
That
huge
130
win. Is he
does
gonna
not
drop off
have
now? Or they're gonna
access
double
to.
up. They're doubling up on this. This is
Forced to
crazy.
bear on this top floor. The
Nah,
Seven
that's
is
crazy.
going
They're
out.
doubling up on that little
Trying to
corner
gather
spot.
information.
Spoit has a crossfire on their cross.
Shopify
Holy
Rebellion
moly.
getting more picks. Spoit
Look at the
certainly
refrags, bro.
getting involved. The lengthy pre-fire gets Spoit second.
Spoit's playing good.
Packer with
Spoit's playing
smokes
so
to
well
aim
right
in,
now.
has 3 kills. While Tyler's
Ooh,
got
they're
an
trying to get
angle
Vert
on
over
the
a
clash,
Canadian,
the way
not able to
into the
find
site
him.
is still very much undetermined.
Vert all over site, fighting a bunch of people
Yeah,
through
one
the
of the
Vert.
sites open.
At one point, we need to start going for this filter stairs player, though. I feel like Rex, like they're gonna have to flood through side and ignore filter stairs if they keep going this route. Oh, they are.
They're not going to give themselves away that easily.
They're not going blue at all. They're going garage. What's the end?
Come out now
Stock?
from 1 of 30. Everything's
Stock
coming from the
garage?
top down, and it isn't going to be enough. Packer himself recognizes
Yeah, they are going stock.
and is instead going to try and push
Wow.
through stock.
Stock with the hatch drop, completely ignoring filter stairs. And now Canadian flank up yellow is not gonna do shit.
1 of 30 need here in this round.
It's a damn good.
Wow.
It's hit by Kershmont. I have no
I
idea
like
what
this
the hell is
push actually a
happening.
lot from
Volsper
1 of 30.
Canadian right there.
Instead of going for the typical layer clear by 1 by 1 by 1,
these before, but
they
I was
do
gonna
this.
say surely not here. 1 of 30 are waving into the site, just surfing into the A site with this diffuser. Ambi definitely in a bit of a gap, I think. They certainly don't know of his position, but in a 1v4, especially now they've entered the post, he's fired some shots. They know. They're aware. Direct line on his position.
He still
Good
got a kill
trade,
before he
but
died.
that'll
Holy
be the
moly.
end of that. 1 of 30 holding on, but if this is going to be a tit-for-tat game, then that means the Rebellion will win it next round. It has to be consistent, and they cannot let up.
That's the unfortunate position that 1 of 30 find himself in. Even after a round win, it isn't time for celebration. It isn't time to get too ahead of themselves. This is their chance at the moment. They need another 3 rounds cleanly before we can even think about map 3 of Clubhouse. Let's see another round of bans come in. I'm not sure where the targets will be. I imagine the clash will be one of them. Oh no, the mirror. Okay.
Hector gotta win
The
another
clash has
CL
been an
now.
issue and it
That's if he
hasn't.
doesn't get relegated from
It's
this
been a
probably.
little
Go
bit
back to
50-50. The Ying ban as well. I guess if you ban the Blitz, maybe the Bino's just going to flex over onto the Blackbeard. He'll just flex onto the Monty. So it's pointless to ban one because they're just going to be forced onto another.
Yeah.
So I understand that. The mirror's a huge one.
Yeah. Mirror's very, very powerful, can be important. Kind of ironic, we've not really seen a whole lot of it from Shopify Rebellion so far, but again, something they could very easily slot into their lineup. I imagine they have before. And so, with that in mind, Shopify Rebellion are like, alright, well, if you want to ban Mira, we like what you did with that smoke Goyo into Chonka strategy, so totally fine with it. Not worried about it whatsoever. And to your point about not wanting to ban any of the shields, the Ying's obviously great support for any kind of quick execute play you want to do. But if you know that, Bino is just going to go to the Blitz or the Blackbeard, well, you can bring out countermeasures for that. You can bring the Banshees. You can bring some barbed wire. And even then, for a site like second floor, if you know the Blitz or the Blackbeard is likely going to be used to put down a plant, bring a whole lot of different options to deny it. Though, of course, 1 of 30 came from the Skybridge side last time. And that is
I'm
a
back.
bit more difficult to deny.
Please end
the
this.
Smokes and the Shumikas.
End this shit
But
fast,
if you can force
Shopify.
them into the normal
Please,
option
double wall,
side case,
double
that's
plant
fine.
denial, strongest site, Spoit on a zombie in his little spot. Rebellion ban Ying.
Full spec. Going to be rocking stands this time. Just looking to try and get some doors open toward Ops. Might W up
1
on
of
the roof
30.
as well as Terror
Mira.
drones are going to be crucial. Going to need to try and destroy not only those Keeper barricades, the Vulcan packs, but potentially also some of those Malusi Banshees as well.
Yuki Shiro, think of the sub. Juice the kid, think of the sub. Go to ads, y'all.
Its way up those
Here
rocket
comes
stairs.
Sludge Shotgun on Rocket. Ooh, that's not just give Rocket stairs. They give all this space. Nah, he was gonna retake it, but they just caught off guard here.
Awakening for the smoke there.
Spoit also
We mentioned
punished for trying to go
taking
aggro and
down Spoit,
operational.
just sitting inside of the ops
Guys,
door,
SR,
not
can we
ready for
fucking
Bino
close this shit out, bro?
swinging from that
Like,
rappel.
do we think we're gonna get out executed
That's
by
not
1
only
of 30?
your three
Oh
forms
my
of plant
god.
denial, that's the main
I
guy
swear to
going
God,
playing
bro,
behind
if they
the
somehow
opposite
come
desk.
back into a map
He
3, I'm
won't be
gonna
a
lose my
factor
mind, bro.
anymore. And denying the plant might be the only win condition remaining for Shopify Rebellion.
If this is a
Given
blue
the
ball, I'm
time,
gonna lose my mind, bro.
I don't know if that is possible. See what they can do, though, is with half the round to go. 1 of 30 have basically all the control they want and half the round to figure out how to put this case down.
You can see that Ambi, Rexon, and Surf are all just.
Bro, you got game
now.
3, bro. If we go game 3, I'm going
No
to
one in
lose
total
it.
play, just gently finding a position that they're going to be happy to try and play in. They know that there's going to be a shield likely bearing down.
If it goes game 3, I'm going to start rooting for 1 of 30, bro. Like,
case in hand. 20 Shumikas left for Surf. There is a lot of area
Lot of plant denial.
here. I don't think that can be stressed enough. So this plant is going to be difficult.
big man advantage means 1 of 30 will have 2 people to spare. Ooh, off plant spot. I like this a lot. Someone has to run through the chest desk here, and then the flood through backside as well. This is well coordinated by 1 of 30.
They needed to, but that's just beautiful for 1
of 30's attacks are actually looking better and better, though. That's if there's one thing that's slightly worrying for Shopify right now, is that 1 of 30's attacks are actually starting to look a little better and better.
Soar over top and land in default where he was not.
Like, it looks like they're taking proper gaps. It looks like they're 3-2-1-ing. It looks like they're coordinating.
2 rounds to go. I mean, showing that kind of tenacity on the attacking side.
Bro, I'm just checking if we're uploading the right things, bro. 2 more is all they need. Come on, 1 of 30. Yep, we want a comeback to happen right now. This could be a fake.
Bino bringing out the Montane.
Blaz,
slower shield.
a lot of big smoke plants. Surface on the Warden here. He's gonna be the big determining factor when executors go down.
Drone will move through Skybridge.
Skybridge take.
Gather some quick
Typical every single time he brings his attack.
Know that the attack is gonna run head first into this defense in the top floor. It is inevitable. Even if it's only through verticality, they will have to reckon with it. They'll have to deal with it. And so what will their solution be? As the first Dokkaebi call goes out, and nobody from the attack really in a position to capitalize off of it.
One of those situations where you find out maybe where people aren't as well as where people are. Somewhere that Ambi is. He's tucked into weapons at the minute. Going to get himself over toward range. Really playing quite a deep roam here. Looks as though Ambi's just been allowed off the leash entirely here with that Mozzie pickup. Playing far and away from his team. He's clearly just looking to play for 1 or 2 kills on that flank as a bit of a distraction.
Special charge, stay clear.
Smokes and exothermic go out.
Backward shield plant. Surf being lit up on the Warden. They find the planter, but that's a shield on his back. Plant goes down for 1 of 30. Yo, god damn it, bro. It's actually gonna be a comeback, bro. Yo, if 1 of 30 go map 3, I am going to cry, bro.
His flank nullified. The attack ready for
Montane blocks the retake down green.
Rebellion starting to lose their grip on
They're playing well though. They're genuinely playing really well, bro.
Them at bay on the green stairs.
Like, this isn't Shopify Rebellion selling really hard. This is like genuinely 1 of 30 playing a good game of Siege.
8 seconds to go. There's not a whole lot that the Rebellion can do. Stopped by the track stingers. It looks like
holy shit,
overtime
5-6.
is all but certain.
Wait a minute, Chad. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute, bro. Wait a minute, bro.
Or 1 of 30 with another
Chad,
shot.
I don't fucking know, bro. 1 of 30 are gonna look more and more alive, bro.
Deny the plan. Like, you have to be. It's a crucial element.
Right now, I
of
think SR need a mental reset.
Available. So you have to account for that.
And it might just be the same result.
But the biggest thing is, like, I think when Shopify Rebellion got the match point, they got into a kind of like a we won mindset. And if 1 of 30 said like we might come back mindset, it'll be the same thing all over again. Banana Buster, pick up the sub, I appreciate it, man. So it really just depends on who can stay more composed in the scenario. Tachanka, Clash, great operator to stall out here. Last time, a really fast Hoppins mez side. Canadian got caught off guard playing rocket stairs shotgun.
They should be able to replicate
Flash holds the backside backstab now this time. Not gonna get cut off by that. Mike W, 14 kills, playing out of his mind. Anyone know why they're not their name 1 of 30? They were used to be Foot Locker's finest. Like being like Foot Locker's employees or something. But then like they had a trademark issue, so I think they had to like rebrand. I don't know why it's called 1 of 30. Who's the best controller players besides Mingo and Blabbo? I have no fucking idea, bro. I wish I could tell you. Rocket Stairs given for free again. This time no pick to be given back though. They ace open the wall with the sense to make sure no player down. Rocket Stairs 90 can impact that shit off.
Impact there to try and deal with that Selma.
Oh, both impacts wasted, not gonna break the Selma charge. That's crazy.
Drone works in through the site as well. Provide some crucial information at a later point. Silo, brilliant line in through the site and can get a glimpse onto the clash. Canadian hasn't really got too much to worry about. That is, unless the nades start to fly. still a good portion of nades left in the hands of these attackers. Surf, once again with those Shumikas, needs to be accurate.
They're gonna try to clear out this fucking flash with some nades. Are they gonna go for plant now? They had a cool plant spot last time. Nade comes through on the clash. Breaks the Kiba barricades. Here comes the plant. Where's the Tonka fires?
Goes through. Shield planted. Mike W good with the first.
Flash gets the kill on the planter. Wow, the covers are so good. Was there a backstab? Mike W killed the Tonka and everyone on the backstab? Holy shit, we're going to overtime.
Sending it through.
We're going overtime actually.
Still escapes back.
Holy shit, Mike W actually killed everyone on the backstab. I was like, where are the Tachanka fires? Mike W killed everyone. Oh my god, Mike W's fucking screaming. Wait. Basement DeFi Shopify Rebellion. They start on their weaker side of this, at least within this match, which is the defense. Last time, one of 30 skipped the regular take. It just decided to drop the lobby hatch, as well as taking into garage and stock really fast on that side of the map. Let's see if they go for something similar.
They've made it to the overtime. They've achieved what we
Mike W looks a little shaky, I cannot lie.
SR with only one win.
Ooh, almost gets sprints past, taking risks now. I don't know. Mike W 17 kills, but
if you are SR,
he looks a bit shaky. He looks like he gave away all his superpowers last round. I can't lie. But they're flying through this map, bro. 1 of 3 look confident, bro. They actually look confident, bro. Nug, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, man. Did they get the lobby control as same as last time? Last time they just backed people into armory and called it a day. Or backed people down the staircase and hit side. They could also skip and hit side because there's so many people up in armory this time.
A lot of resources invested. Banshee will reveal that Silo's on the backside.
The window staring at Silo. Does he know?
Oh
my god. You just killed Canadian with his own pipe. Oh my god, they're winning every gunfight. They're actually winning every gunfight. It's like the opposite of map 1. What is going on? Holy moly. Holy moly.
A whole minute to savor this 5v2.
Okay, like now, 1 of 30 better win this shit or I'm pissed. That's like if 1 of 30 don't win after bringing us all the way back like that, that is insane.
Going to be impactless until we get a little bit closer, a little bit further down the line. 1 of 30 aren't going to be giving him the chance.
We got a game, boys. We got a game on our fucking hands. I got what I wished for. We got a close game, bro. At the beginning, I wanted it. I wanted to feel nervous for SR. Wow, I just didn't think it would come on layer out of all maps. I was precisely wrong. I said Nighthaven would be the map that it would look close on, and then layer and clubhouse would be shit stomps. I was wrong. I was wrong. It was the complete opposite. Oh my fucking god. Everyone spam 6-7. Yeah, spam the 6-7s. Whenever, every time the score hits 6-7, spam the 6-7s. You know what I realized? My community doesn't have enough like mind of its own moments, bro. We need to spam 6-7 whenever it's actual 6-7 time, bro. It's 6-7 time. We need to be like the casual community. We need to, the chat needs to be flying whenever shit happens, bro. Whenever we see things happening, bro. And then we have Shaq T. What is it? Shaq T like this? Shaq T. Whatever is fucking timeout time. Mike W still got to kill that last round. He's still being impactful. Here we go. The harder side for 1 of 30 though, but they were fresh off of a long streak of good rounds for them. So might affect it differently. Ambi's been so huge this game, but it looks like, I mean, has Ambi getting like low-key stuck at 15 kills for the past couple of rounds? That's a true fact, right?
Definitely fancying their chances here. A lot hinging on this round. If they can just get it over and done in the here and now. Clubhouse is on the card.
We have a fucking game on our hands, boys.
I mean, there's the pressure. There is the mindset that they've won map 1 and they will just take the map 3 as the decider, and they back themselves in that regard. But
oh my god, Mike W is feeling. There's a fine line between feeling yourself and overheating. He almost fucking overheated right there. He almost ran out the fucking breach for a pick.
A massive missed opportunity and really starts feling a bit like the Dark Zero game last night. Obviously, they ended up qualifying, but When Wildcard was hitting
NBA
those
is 30 and
reverse sweeps, he was in the upper
13 this
bracket.
year. Bro
Garcia got
needs
the
help.
ball, like, they got
Holy
another
shit.
shot. If that starts
But is that your
happening,
editor?
shot
My
by
editor is
Rebellion,
Dapper,
you've got
yes.
no second chance in a lower bracket. You've got no second chance anywhere.
Silo getting overshadowed by Mike. Silo's been
Speaking,
also, yeah,
shot
proud of
on
Silo.
House, but in terms of series,
Silo's played a solid game. Silo,
it.
original Tristan friend group.
it's the end
Mike
of the line.
W.
Mike W starts it off as equal.
C4 opening
You've seen it
pick
kind of
on
all
match
over
point
the
in
game.
overtime
Outside of that
against
one,
Spoit
Atlanta
to
lands
push him to
almost
19.
kills.
Michael W.
Rebellion, Silo downed, but oh no.
Oh my fucking
So
god.
He's found a gap, and he did for
Oh
just a second.
my
But Wolfsburg gets
fucking
betrayed,
god.
And the Rebellion might just be out of fire on Lair.
Again, another situation where we are just at a man disadvantage. SR, that opening kill statistic, it has been horrible here on this map.
Rexon bringing it back.
Rexon,
They have top 4 control. It's still doable. They need toxin control. If they can win all their gunfights purple side, have the top 4 control, and the swing is close, they can still do this execute. With Capital especially, but the Chonka and smoke is what makes it concerning. Mike W not able to get 20, sadly.
found the one onto Mike W. Silo is, of course, low as well. 50 seconds left.
Ooh, the Capital fire on the player.
SR are able to find a way through, but
Capital fire onto that player on the mirror is going to be rough if they manage to get that off. It just all depends if they manage to get it off.
they need somebody to find a gap, somebody to go.
Troy needs to shoot that guy with his little Capital ball, bro.
It's going to be curtains, and it is going to be Clubhouse.
One player rotating around the stock side.
Calling. You can hear one of 30 are ready for it. They've got the 4v3. They've got the utility.
Bino's gonna get fired out,
well.
surely.
Surely the Rebellion can't.
Oh, here we go. Backside stab.
Ambi in from the backside.
Bino's
takes
burned.
Wolfsburg.
Bino gets
Bino
one
loses
after getting
down.
fired.
Engagement.
What is this?
The low HP
They're so
defender
cold.
even hit the last
Map
one.
2 goes to 1 of 30.
1 of 30 make it
Holy
back.
shit.
8-6
We're going to
down.
map 3.
The Rebellion
Oh
choke a
my
4-round lead
fucking
and have
god.
to bet it all on
Oh
Clubhouse.
my god. Oh my god. Third map. You know how it goes. I just got some top from the strip of bitch. Here from KICKOFF just got the top with the ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Better at this though. You know how it goes.
Somebody better grab us. Somebody better bazooka. Somebody better grab us. Somebody better bazooka.
Holy shit, Clubhouse 1 of 30. Insane comeback map 2. And now there's a threat of Shopify not making it to the major. Hacker Star getting shot through a barricade for a fast pick. Player drops stage on him. Not ready for it, Canadian. Wow. 1 of 30 look heated up. 1 of 30 literally look heated up. They look on form.
That's a silly goose.
Both
Packer
teams
has
love this map.
been loving that shit, bro. He's been loving the run in the door, have his boy shoot it.
Well, some things change.
Absolutely
the
huge.
map, the operators,
No one's doing it like him.
Where we
No
are.
one's doing it.
Really, no one.
But some things stay the same, and that is that Shopify Rebellion lose the opening pick.
With the
Also,
wave.
think about it. That's their basement, right? And Troy is the solo roamer. He sets up all the jammers, and this is definitely a prep thing. 100,000% a prep thing. They see Troy throw all of his jammers top to destroy the time and burn the drones on the attackers to clear the map, because that's just Clubhouse. They run in, they cut them off. Granted, probably wasn't meant for a stage, but it just worked out in their favor, and now they know the top is clear.
Yeah.
And now it's just Clubhouse, top floor execute, onto basement.
Ooh, what a drone.
But
as
instead,
well.
they have an extra minute to work with.
Locked on the player behind Jen. This is going to be really good information for 1 of 30 to play off of, and Rexon might be in a difficult spot as we reach the halfway point.
Bit of hurt being made at the top of these main stairs now. Canadian loss is kind of questionable, because if the mute jammers are down,
1 of
okay,
30.
the facility's there, but it's still a C4. It's still a big part of the puzzle when you're defending downstairs.
Full first floor map control, opening every hatch. All the vert. No C4s out from SR, or no C4s left to use to get picks back. No 5v4 execute seems to be the play. 2 ranged. Ooh, wait, it's a prep C4. Back prep. Oh, not going to catch anyone. Brims for blue as well.
Gonna stop anybody from playing.
If it's a church blue, it's looking favored util wise for 1 of 30 here. Unless it's only one person hunting blue only. Interesting. And they could drop a guy down Kitch Hatch at the same time. I just wonder where all the positions. Yeah, 2 people blue looks like more typical. So 4 Grim Pings. 4.
That's big stonks right there.
Silo creeping up. No beast to make use on
Wow, look at the gunplay.
Bino with the next pick.
Packer gets out. Silo gets out. The pressure's just so immense.
Still made a lot of good progress though. for almost a 4v2, but can't quite thread the
Are they going to
Bring it
commit the
back
blue,
though.
though?
Stolen advantage.
I mean, 25 seconds, 4v3, church is completely open. It's all blue and kid hatch. There's no way SR can hold this down.
Oh, Silo.
This fight
Yeah,
blue
good
is huge.
positioning.
This fight
Wow,
blue is huge.
Volper.
Doesn't matter, not big enough.
Volsper
Oh my
gets
God.
the final 2. 1
Oh my
of 30
God. Oh my God.
continue their streak.
1 of 30
We
look
are
good.
on
1 of 30 look good.
rounds in a row.
Yeah, Bolo wants to run solo. No stomping Skype merger. No stomping Skype merger. Bolo wants to run. Me and Bolo want to be chill sauce. We want to be chill sauce.
Minimal.
Yeah, we want to.
Round was absolutely insane.
We want to have our little romantic time.
I think he had
Yes.
every defender trapped on that
Oh, sorry, I interrupted.
You get the fuck out of here, Dapper, you homophobic fuck.
Dapper can watch. Dapper can watch.
It's not too much of a surprise. You're attacking basement on Clubhouse.
I know about you too, jackass, says Packer. What was the conversation?
Having that
It's probably for Troy dropping the head. I'm sure Troy
Also,
said some
was
bullshit
Brett.
about, I know you.
Fucking Jurgov.
And then, wait, that's actually a bar to drop. That's a crazy bar.
I feel like the mental games won.
Holy moly.
You know what I mean?
Temporarily, at least.
Yeah, I think Rebellion have to get back into this game, like form-wise. 1 of 30 look like they're keeping the steamroller going from last game in terms
Yeah,
of their 3-2-1.
well, how do you not after?
Yeah.
SR has lost like 7 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
They don't know what it's like to get a fucking round.
Chat, in case, obviously, for the YouTube viewers, me and Bolo had a conversation about mental, right? It started off with, well, typically with blue balls, like when the unexpected team, you think they're going to take out an unexpected team. It typically has an unexpected team going off map 1. Bolo said, I don't think so. I'm like, you know what? You might be right, because third map, that's where the big mental barrier comes of like, oh, well, shit, we might win. And when that hits, the experienced teams might know how to deal with it. But then, SR seemed to hit that barrier last game. But Troy's also done this a million times before, so I don't fucking... There's a lot of variables, bro. There's a lot of variables.
Plan is to deal with these players. Bring the Vendetta, Deathmark track from below.
We'll see. Doesn't matter. Variables don't matter until you get into the lobby, and then it's all just fucking dudes and winning rounds.
All just fucking dudes and fucking dudes. Good power on the Packer. Love to see that decisiveness out of SR. They're being proactive again, and not just letting themselves get fucked every round.
That is the first opening engagement in the last 7 rounds of this series that SR have won.
Wow. That is actually a crazy stat.
Pick has been. Finally,
That's their first opening kill in 7 rounds.
Holy shit.
Which, to be fair, makes sense.
Yeah, because
right now it does seem like 1 of 30 is kind of stalling after Packer dies, because he is kind of the X factor on this, because they do have the Grim. Mike W loses the fight to Troy after dropping almost 20 last map.
Oh, SR starts shooting back now.
Yeah, it's just straight dominance here.
Letting their nuts hang a little bit.
That's the dangerous part about Packer dying on the Damus below. You might still have the Grim, but doesn't really work too well.
Yeah.
Packer goes below for the cash guy, Damus him out. Maybe they fill it from con, but still forces a lot of movement for the attackers to capitalize on. But at the end of the day, Ambi still has a shield and 2 ADSs red, so... Even if Packer was alive, Ambi still has a stronghold, but Packer died, and then it was just 1 of 30 pushing into SR's defense. Like, they really...
He was getting excited. He was
1 of 30 did what they wanted
to.
Like, what SR wanted them to do.
Yeah.
Not very happy. And of course, the obvious answer is like, well, yeah, obviously, like, they just lost 8-6, being up 6-2. Of course they would.
And I feel like Clubhouse there's less avenues to hit an unexpected intro like 1 of 30 want to. Like, it feels like a big amount of 1 of 30s, like, advantage is being unexpected and just like, you know, like setting up a round to make it look like something you expect and then flowing into an unexpected entry, 3-2-1 real fast. And Clubhouse is a lot of linear, a lot of lines. A lot of one-dimensional lanes and lines and lanes and lanes and lines. And
when Shopify Rebellion are down, they're really down
100%.
and struggle to get back into it. Like, I feel like even with players like, even teams like DZ earlier, we still had moments where players are going to
But also, it's like, I even said right when the bans came out, I was like, okay,
it's just something I picked up.
SR wins labs, SR wins lair, SR wins club. Like, if this was a BO5, it would be a fucking...
It's literally their 3 favorite maps.
Great play.
Yeah, and I'm like that was my estimate, right? And then, well, come lair, they fucking lose it. But if anything, like, club would be the most equalizer map, because everybody and their moms know how to play club. Because like you said, it's just, you know, linear. It's just fucking one way kind of default play with minimal variations. But granted, those minimal variations from like the top tier teams is what like really wins games a lot of time.
6 smokes specifically.
Rexon on
Those is looking like a likely
Rafters was a literal terrorist against M80
popped up
the other day.
Let's get Rooney.
Stopping this
Yeah.
bridge from being opened over on
Let's see if you can do the same for Rebellion here against 130.
Cade and Bandit both banned.
Terrorist isn't good for SR terrorist. Like he was fucking shitting on M80.
Really against the exothermic of Thermite, so it's gonna be opened up.
It's gonna be a.
Free there. And that kind of telegraphs
He's gonna smoke off gym window, then drop down, hop through con window. What the fuck?
Which kind of
It's like a master over push.
There
goes the smokes.
I don't think they have the combo.
Vino drops solo into Logic. Will he get powered out here? Wow, Packer. Wow.
Oh, shit.
What an explosion.
Has to pressure the convoy just in case. Trades are just going back and forth, back and forth.
It's a 3-for-3 trade, bro. That's
Holy
crazy, bro.
shit.
That was good. 3,
Now
2,
you
1.
have an ace with ace and 2 flashes, a glass with no smokes, but still with DMR. DMR versus DMR.
Definitely a lot more factor in the
Hey, look, it's TSM plan. Oh, he made the feet holes. That's ball knowledge. By making those lower holes on top red wall from the staircase, you can see the plant spot feet.
Rexon and Ambi hold on to CCTV.
Yeah, but
Cash, they'll take the standard position.
in this situation,
one player inside of CCTV. No more smoke.
would you ever really plan in a 2v2 like this? You would like fake it and then fight.
What
the fuck hit him?
Through, caught by Ambi pretty quickly, or maybe even
The
Rexon
guy.
on that DMR.
Yeah, oh, that's what my gun?
The feet
Oh,
guy.
that
the
looked
feet
like
guy.
it hurt a lot more than it
Like to
did.
see an
I guess it was an
alternative
explosion
option
with it.
If you're one of 30, because this current one in front of you is.
I had to flood deep and go like near clash. Oh, they got red wall open? That's crazy.
Create a little bit of a hole, angle in the
Yeah, that
wall.
actually, if it goes low enough, you can deny
Wow,
that
Rexon
spot.
has both.
Oh, this is
Two
a
rounds
little
in a
bit
row. Of course, breaking
unsynced on that one, I
130
would say.
streak
Yeah.
with the last round victory, but now with 2
So if
in
you're
a
an SR
row,
fan right now, you should start rejoicing because it looks like
feels like maybe we got
they're
something to
firing
talk
back
about.
up.
Well, the smiles are starting to return to the Shopify Rebellion players' faces, which is always a good sign.
I mean, that was still a fucking
Very
sick
rarely
round.
see
Just,
teams that are
I love those scrappy trade
winning
rounds.
games. It's always usually accompanied with a nice smile and a little bit of banter starting to flow. Hopefully they can not even like relax into this game, just get in the swing of things. 130 have held the advantage for just so long now. We're starting to feel a little bit insurmountable, like it was nothing that SR could do to get over this hump.
I kind of fuck with that though. They aced open the red wall, and then as the second ace was going off, they flooded the other guy. Because it's like they assumed the guy on right stairs would back off.
I
Yeah.
don't think the Canadians going to be getting caught.
Oh my god, Leo Twitch, the #1 Spoit fan, is in my chat. Hello, Leo Twitch. How's it?
By the way,
Are you shaking a bit? I will say right now it looks really good for SR in terms of form.
But it's the opening of a barricade by someone that isn't you, so that you can just take that space. Because it's so common to just shoot barricades open, off spawn, and create a lot of phantom pressure. And you don't always expect, if you hear the shots coming from a long way away, sure, you know the barricade's gone, but you don't always expect someone to be right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed if Clubhouse is just a slaughter. I want this to at least be a little close.
The way that 1 of 30
Yeah.
I'll take a 7-4 and above.
ways of taking space, and I think, you know, Packer and Mike W, two big players and enablers in the way that they like to play.
You know what? I ain't even shaking at all last map. It's traditional SR. True facts, bro. This is true.
Having a quieter start here to Clubhouse than what we saw over on Lair.
I think we can forgive him for resting a little bit though. What was it, 19 points at the end of map 2?
So Troy dropped the mute, gave it to Surf, and now Troy's on Clash in the site.
Yep.
From, you know, some of the newer
Enemy's
players
playing to play
Which, to be
booster
fair, it's
later.
like if you do a church take and you open up the church walls, like the one counter to that, unless other than you denying the wall entirely, is literally a clash. And just
Had a bit of a
stuff in
rough
face with the
going
shield.
On Lair. Who was the highest rated player on 19 Labs, so for what that's worth.
Gonna be going for a cheeky pick into
Had
a
some good
garage
moments
player.
for one of 30's
Falls back full bunker now at Rebellion.
tonight and in general.
Yep.
As for the basement round, Shopify
They're the only one with the C4 potential.
But the Mira no longer in play. Still have the beloved Clash for a Canadian, though, brought out for the first time this map. Just a full clear for all of.
Oh, this guy's just, dude, this guy's just running.
I know. Does not care about that C4, bro.
This guy's bold.
Looking like a full
Holy
bunker into
moly.
a
That's Mike
full
W.
clear Ollie, which means you and I will have to.
That's Gabriel.
Fill time for the next minute, for minute 15 or so.
Yeah, it's not like the intention is crystal clear either from 1 of 30. We know that they're a team that like to get the plant down. We saw a heck of a lot of planting from both teams, to be fair, over on Lair.
See the Nitros. Nightcrawler sees the clash. I think they'll still probably commit to opening up the church wall.
Yeah.
If anything, open it, force the clash to kind of overreact, and then work the kitch. I think the secret is like have kitch hatch open what they already do. Open up this
Oh
church
my
wall.
god, he almost off the door.
Where is he?
I think you're like a second ahead. You're almost making me tweak out.
Are you 105, 104, 103, 102?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now.
Yeah, bet.
I think the main thing is that they open up everything, kitch and church side, and then just figure out where the clash is, go elsewhere.
Yep.
And then eventually he's gonna misstep on the rotation, and then somebody will be able to capitalize.
Tedious process and certainly much slower than a random
Have sense.
skeleton key.
Well, they could go for like church, like moto, like moto, like jukebox play. Want to go for that strat.
Attack is starting to punch up. Bino the player to watch though. Primed and ready to drop that moto.
You jammers disabled. Ibanos go off on church wall, and now they can really go anywhere they want. This guy's still running around back Arsenal.
I mean, 25 seconds though.
Seconds remaining, just getting these breaches open. It's already going to be a late time execute if they went right now, and it still seems like
no
we're
info.
seconds away from major action. ROU projectors down through the
Wow.
ceiling.
Silo down.
First kill breaking the way of the rebellion, and
Mike
red
W's
time
in sight.
now with no clear
Box
advantage,
2,
no
that
clear
is a
Oh,
big
he runs
swim.
all the way through.
missed opportunity is one of 30 tries.
Troy,
to
shoot
cross
him!
the
Troy!
Bino with
So
speed,
huge for his team.
and while he puts the diffuser down, it's more a Pyrrhic victory than anything. As well, he spots
Oh.
the clash. Another one pops up.
Wait, where is Rexon?
I think it's dirt.
can't
Oh
help
my
but
god!
point out
Oh, he's
Bino
lost. He
spots
lost. He's.
another.
Oh! Wait, what? Oh my god!
Do that. Stays alive in dark. Bino sees
Oh,
a
great
How the
heavens.
fuck did he win that?
Wait,
Oh my
I thought he was like
god!
full health.
You look at that go down.
Well, I've never seen that shotgun do that much damage in my entire life.
Dude,
Much less at that
was-
range.
Give the benefit of the doubt.
Oh
We've
no,
just
he was
seen
he
it
was
done,
he
for
was pretty
goodness
hurt.
sake.
He was pretty hurt.
But then you
He
look
was
and you
pretty-
see
he was
the
like
Clash is
40
still alive.
HP.
Everything should be fine. The defenders just
Still,
walk
my
up,
shotgun's not killing that guy with
strike
40
the
HP.
defender,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Literally a clash. Oh my god, that was sick. I mean, bro, honestly, if you're SR at this point, you gotta think, man, maybe it's destined. Maybe we're not supposed to go.
Anything as well.
The gods are in their favor.
We've got to be peeking that together.
The good news is that's the two basement rounds. They look infinitely better than the other team on the other side.
Too much space.
On the other two sides, I mean.
I don't know.
No.
That might be the round that does it for me.
That might be the round.
It's so quiet and peaceful
Really?
now.
You calling it?
I don't know what else to say. There's going to be utter head loss after that round on the side of SR. Like, that is not a round that those boys should be losing.
I literally counted him out of that round. I literally was like, oh, he's dead. Like, he's stuck in a corner, shit-ass shotgun, random ammo on the good gun.
Yeah.
Like, all you've got to do is do it together.
So
Whatever you
it
do, you
definitely
just have to
probably
do it
should
together.
have been.
I mean, to your point as well, when you talk about the problems of doing it together, the desk has mentioned that of all the teams kind of we have in the NAL, Shopify Rebellion, maybe kind of matched a bit by older SSG, very hectic comms at times. A lot of players who like to talk.
Right side up, Thermite. Yo, are we not on tech?
Seemingly the coordination slipping a little bit in that 1v3. Even when you have the double swing between the Azami and Rexon, I think I'll either mute or the smoke. Just because of the nature of that corner, Bino actually has an opportunity to isolate only
Third
one,
ban
like
ace,
a 1v1,
third ban mirror.
rather than stuck in the 1v2. You can evade it entirely again. That's more just like a problem of like not positioning for the attackers.
Mike
just,
W
like,
looks like
the
he's
ways
lost
they're
all his
acting
superpowers from last game.
to be, but
Looking shaky out here, but it's all good. If he's doing his job, he's doing his job.
It was a legacy map.
Yeah.
We'll all be quite happy.
Life map.
Life map.
I mean, it was definitely a life game. So
Yeah,
it's like,
100%.
It's only a tie game. Number 30 threatening a lead right now with that kind of.
It might be a Bino game, so as long as.
Oh, what the shotgun! Wow.
Wow.
Barely manages to live that.
Shorty, but can't get any angle on Volspur on that sledge. So instead, turning.
They get cash over control. Rebellion fall off. Hacker underneath with a lurk.
Cash is clear.
Thermite opens up an inner con wall.
For the next half of their round.
Again, so much space being taken by 1 of 30, and they're not really.
I mean, honestly, bro, I'm kind of. Especially after that round, like.
CCTV, and now we've got an option
Giving them all the space and just relying on the clash. Like, granted, it was a 3v1, but like. Their extension was already so good just because they threw a wrench and killed Hacker off early. I feel like they're giving 1 of 30 a
Too
bit
much
more
space.
of a chance here. Yeah.
I also do think like Spoit's really good at play. Like they're really good at playing the crossfires here.
It was a flawless round.
I mean, yeah, they are. But the thing is with Jim, it's fish in a barrel. You basically know where they all are.
Yeah.
The only X factor is the clash opening up certain avenues. Like right now, the top guy can't do anything, so you can play a little bit more aggressive short.
They're gonna immediately go onto Logi the moment this fire goes away. Spots out everyone here. Immediate drop. They hates his own self. Oh, what a shot by Packer, but shield goes down. That's a big pick.
All of that to aid the gunfight,
wow.
but Shopify Rebellion.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they.
No, they're so good at the crossfire, close sight.
The clash keeping Silo outside
Wow.
of the jacuzzi breach. Easy,
Boys
it
glitch.
seems. Could be a
Holy
4-1
moly.
right now, but Shopify Rebellion
Shopify
trying
still
to
fighting
put
back.
a lid on any momentum gained by that.
I mean, a 3-3 split and then
Yeah.
1 of 30 going on a
Guarantee
defense.
themselves a tied
Yeah.
half.
SR's gym look way too strong. I would say like the only chance that
I'm not over the
1 of 30 have at like getting this back is on the CC.
I feel like I'm still going to be quite.
Last time it boiled down to a
harsh.
2v2. Let's see if they can
Until
fucking do
that's
something.
a little bit more of a distant memory, or they've put a little bit more space.
What's the difference between putting them right side up or upside down? If you put it upside down, it makes that vault hole. If you put it right side up, it makes the whole breach open.
I'm sure that 1 of 30 is
Wherever
still
your feet are, the thermite
in
opens
that
more
fight as
breach
well.
that way.
But 1 round doesn't make a game, unless of course it's the last one. And then it
Whoa,
does.
wait, this guy's on the
Back
feet
down to the
tag.
basement we go
On
for
the feet
another
tag.
attempt here, as the Rebellion, they know it was a one-off. They know it's not something that's going to happen every single time. They'll know that they misplayed it, and they'll know what to do differently.
Ooh, okay, they're going back basement, and then this time they might do the roam for real. They faked the roam twice.
There's an argument to say that
Well, I guess the first round wasn't really a fake, but they might do it for real, hiding the clash again.
That's the frustration, and maybe the story
Or
of
just
tonight
fucking
is
spamming
that
clash.
SR have played good siege today, but it just could have been better.
I really like this basement pick actually from Rebellion. It might throw off 1 of 30.
Proving true, and I definitely think
Much larger of a roam too, I think.
I mean, they know they've been running a snake. They know they've been droning the top.
Yeah.
He is up there still, but I do wonder if he'll commit. But I do like the idea of like, you know, you do one thing for multiple rounds and then you switch it up.
That's what they were doing against Amadi. They had the sense on archives for border, and they just kept like not planning or planning, not planning, not planning. There's a C4 cheesy's going for here. Oh my, that's crazy! That's crazy! Wow!
That's never happening.
Well, I mean, he switched it up. That's basically the roam.
Yep.
He just happened to lose it.
That's not tossing, Chad. That worked against a lot of other
Oh,
players.
Brexton taking shots, taking shots.
Canadian went down pretty early when he played that off as well.
I don't like chat. You guys are being dumb. It's like you have to go for risks in this game. Surf took that risk against Amadi and it worked out.
Letting the attackers know.
It doesn't work out, you call him stupid. It works out against Amadi, you call him a genius.
This guy's on his ass. This guy's on his ass.
Amadi needs to maintain this space.
Oh my god, they're going back above.
With shift Wing down those main stairs.
Can you imagine one of those hip fires just headshot him? That'd be holy fucking crazy.
Man, I mean, that's what at that point you just gotta throw in the towel, bro. You gotta call it GG's.
So most of the site now pretty clear to go. Or most of the upstairs, excuse me, pretty clear to go and effect onto the side.
The crazy adjustment here for 1 of 30 is if they open the church wall, but then they go for like the arsenal through hallway.
There wasn't loads of time left, and to be honest, there wasn't. The plant went down.
church?
Oh no, like the down main hall into like back armory.
That sort of 1 versus 3 clutch every single time. We do need to see them move a little bit quicker here.
Was there mute jammers on this?
I can see
Wait,
that.
there's no mute jammers on this time.
Not anymore. He probably committed more than to the top.
And be going for oil put flank. He's always holding it.
There, though.
Freebies, literal freebies. Wow.
Like a stack of shit.
Wow.
Jammer him.
0 complaints.
1 of 30 actually owned this bottom side, bro.
Wait, that's sick. Leave the default up, bait them into it. That's kind of tight.
Activating off of it. 45 seconds remaining. A lot of utility still generally remaining for the attacking.
That should be the Azami's gone. No more strong church Azami setup. Find a player inside a church behind the bomb cache.
Volsper down.
Oh.
Potential rebellion 3v5.
Oh my god, wait a minute. They're winning all the gunfights.
2v2 with a clash. This is a big Spoit round here.
Oh, Spoit!
It's a real big Spoit
Wait,
round.
Spoit 1v1 versus Bino.
1v1 now with the TCSG. Bino, surely he doesn't.
Oh, Spoit!
Basement, no,
Holy shit, Spoit's huge. Big Spoit, proving him wrong. Holy moly.
Spoit's seen enough 1 versus 1s to know
Damn.
how to
Holy
play
moly.
that one. Rexon
That's Willie.
still
And then it's 3v5. Full 5-man execute.
Thank you for the prime sub, Wizard. Thank you for the prime sub, Rexify. Join our ads. Enjoy our ads. Appreciate you, man.
What a mess these last few rounds have been. Shopify Rebellion, they pull out the lead here.
That's crazy they brought that back, bro.
A Clubhouse defense is no surprise. Actually. But we have to talk about Bino's clutch before we do anything else.
I mean, I agree with Ollie. Had this round not happened and they closed it out, that 3v1, we probably talk about Rebellion in a different regard in this instance. But for them to lose this round, everything was set up for them.
I mean, like, low Kirk.
Bino, I mean, me and you.
You think if they didn't try to like get fancy and drop someone kitch hatch, you think it would have worked out? If they just full committed the church plant?
That's the problem with like split takes. Or not split takes, but like
I mean, again,
what's the word?
Like hitting every pressure point instead of just like one side.
Yeah.
Strip Cable, think of the substitute.
That is the problem because
7 months, Cable.
You get fancy. That's like a good 5v5, and then whenever you get some sort of space, that's where it's like water, right? It's like water. You find the crack, and then everything funnels through after the first pick.
Kind of crazy. I don't know. Like the last.
Like that was really popular on like OG Oregon basement. You would just go blue, freeze, front, E-box, or T1, and just interchangeable on one of those spots.
Pray to God. Pray to God everyone wins their one. Yeah.
Just because it was so shit. But like on a 5v3, it's just much more of an opportunity for a 1v, a 1v1 or a 1v2
1v2,
1v1, and a 2v1.
Yeah. Just walked into the site, was like, hey, we got ours, we're winning, and just walked into the site, and we're losing the plot a little bit after that clutch. I mean, 1 of 30, yes, it was an amazing clutch, but SR is still human. They still need to play slower, and I hope with the side swap they're able to re-grasp that, because you don't want that big 1v3 to just go in vain because you got overzealous and you're over swinging.
Well, it can happen, and we heard it in the comms, right? Like, that energy can carry over, the reactions can carry over, but now they need to settle in. And looking at this second half, if they want to do the same thing they did on that last map, it's got to happen as quick as they can. Shopify Rebellion, we know
30 on defense now. Monty Ben comes through.
Links, SR
is probably just going to go for a denial wave.
I mean, we do know that. We do know
slower they aren't hitting into the
attacking side. I mean,
hitting until 20 seconds left. I mean, that's Clubhouse basement.
Haven't seen that on Clubhouse. Maybe
Clubhouse basement when the top floor is jammed off.
The bigger thing, Ollie, is do Shopify Rebellion, can they bring us a second half? That's worth
Capital,
talking about.
Monty
because
Cap.
they put on Nighthaven Labs, but when it came to Lair, the bigger question I have is not can the Rebellion perform on attack or defense, it's can they close out a map.
Defense. Shopify really good attacks on Clubhouse. So. Let's see if 1 of 30 can do anything about it. I'm sorry. I feel like this might be where Shopify just show us pure dominance.
Takes off. Yeah.
Where we are now.
I think so.
But unable to close the series on Lair. Only 1 round away and consistently unable to find the solution. You do worry a little bit. They've had a much better defense this time,
all over blue. Big roam.
They make major. They win this. Yes. Whoever wins this map goes to the major. Whoever loses is done playing for a couple months.
And I think it's again a really strange momentum shift in the game where you look at it in the context of that and you go, yeah, you know, it probably just should be a 5-1, shouldn't it? But the feeling, the sentiment around it is very far from that truth. It just doesn't feel like it's been a very close game, even though 1 of 30 are 2 rounds behind. And we've all seen what 1 of 30 are capable of. They won 7 rounds in a row across this series. They won a whole map's worth of rounds. You know, and Shopify Rebellion were just sort of along for the ride for a lot of it. This first round on the attack is going to tell us quite a bit, though. Monty and the Capital band out by 1 of 30.
Do they want to go for clear? They could just hit blue. I mean, they traded out their Dokkaebi. No, looks like they want to actually fight this. Looks like 1 of 30 are going to condense back master side on the roam.
Looking to try and make a headway in onto this map.
Zombie playing inside a gym.
Just open some of these exterior angles, create some points of ingress. There we go. I got confused in my head for a second. Points of ingress into the map. Should be able to make it work though. Harbury's charge on the plot wall is
a lot of nothing going on.
Inside of CCTV. You can see the Rebellion beginning to comprehend this roam setup.
That was
layered positions. Ooh.
What is he even trying to do? Like, it seems like they want to go top, but like, why is he gonna go?
Forgive Sir for that.
Maybe he was actually trying to make a hole.
You think this works? You think the desk works? Wait,
hiding in the corner.
what is he
as
doing?
well.
Is he just gonna hit
Canadian
side off that?
just
Make someone
set
fall
up
off that?
Anticipating some.
He's
I
mean,
falling
he
off
sees the
through
zombie going
strip
off.
pool window.
So assuming there's
That
no
is
gap,
nuts.
You might know that player's still in logistics. Spoit also able to recover this one.
He actually could have gotten out there. I think that was a little bit
That's
greedy by
unlucky for
Volter to double
Volter.
back.
I mean, that was.
Yeah.
Do they know that there's
Hard to
still
tell.
somebody
Oh, he's in. They're gonna
inside?
find him. They're gonna find him in Logi.
Yeah.
GG for him.
Deathmark tracker
He's
flies around,
dead.
sees that he's ratting behind the desk.
He's going back up the Logi hatch. This guy's
Sure,
fucked.
This one. This guy's trapped in a corner.
He's gonna get
You've
yinged.
got 2 nades. You've got a Candela. This has got to be it, right? He's blinded. We go in with a shot.
Wow! He still gets one?
Come
Yo!
on! Let me get this.
That's
What are we
McDowell.
There's no way! That's
That's a
tilting.
2-piece on the desk.
No, 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 no.
Call up Bill Clinton. He's cooking in the office. Holy shit.
Gonna hit the gas, try and find the gap, but he is known. Silo.
2v3. This guy's goiled off now, bro. That is actually insane.
And that probably puts Mike W back in the game feeling was. Because he
Yeah,
was like
probably.
shitting the bed before Loki.
There's little to no link between the remaining 2 players for SR here. A little bit of time and plenty of drones. Try and work something here. Castle targeted by
Packer
AR.
flanks
I'm
above
just
too.
flabbergasted, bro.
Brexton. I feel like he's been in the
Wow.
1vx so many
Why are we going
times
with shot from that
tonight.
far? He's
You
flash.
just can't consistently ask that of them.
Goes all over blue.
I mean, that's just.
Final kill
Listen, bro,
being
they
found
actually
there by
played that
Silo.
pretty well. SR played that good.
Yeah.
Mike W just
Very
fucking
strong
pulled that
indeed.
shit out of his
Brilliant
ass.
hold from Mike W, who,
That
let's be
was
honest,
not an
otherwise
SR
had a fairly
blunder.
Quiet clubhouse so far.
Can't spell Mike W
Very
without
quiet
W.
clubhouse, actually. I think before that, he might have been at 0, maybe 1 kill. After that, solid 3K for Mike W as where do we even begin?
I think the only thing really is full flash. Troy drops and runs to the desk and that tries to shock him from deep.
Was he not full flash though? Was he yinged at all?
No, he should have been.
Yeah, what the
He
fuck?
should have been. Maybe
Does the
last
desk protect
second.
him? It's like a
Maybe last
visor,
second.
bro.
I think he was flashed and then it was just like a little delayed.
Somehow,
Like Troy was a little delayed on the
Listen, and I
drop.
get it.
Yeah.
That's an awkward gunfight. Like, he's kind of below the table. Canadian's dropping with a shotgun, thinks that maybe that can work for the engagement. The ironic thing is if Canadian takes that fight with a pistol, there's probably a decent chance none of that happens. But of course, things happen. Can't blame him. Sometimes we have the wrong weapon out.
Wow.
But it's like the 1v3 all over again, right? It's like in the grand scheme of things, Shopify Rebellion are still playing good. They are still the
Yes,
better
I agree with the
Mike
guy.
W
Yeah.
showing
You
it.
just have moments like that that really stick out.
Uh oh. Oh.
Big defining
Oh,
moments.
he's off. He's
You're
off.
always gonna get
Wow.
He gets Ambi.
Oh dear. Mike W.
He's,
Yeah,
actually,
it's a
he's back in the
domino.
game.
It's
He's
a
actually
domino,
back in the
bro.
game, bro.
Opening kill prowess.
But also, in all fairness, Spoit's also back in the game after his clutch too. Both of them are back in the game.
Yeah, until he gets fucking sideswiped by Mike W on a desk.
He's yet to find the same ambi level.
See, the thing is, same exact thing. Packer was the first pick on the demos for Jim Cash Extend.
Yeah, and it doesn't make
Ambi,
people move.
same exact thing. Mike W kills Ambi, and now they have a much more confident, secure extension into this cache.
They're gonna have
They get
Ace.
fucking-
Okay, here's my thing. I think if they go even on trades, if you have Ace walk up red stairs, you lose the game. Because like you lose your Ace charges.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're
Yeah, they're
setting them
walking,
up.
but they're falling. They're falling. Are they gonna get picks off it? Oh, they got out.
They got
Boy, good
one.
cut.
Ooh, takes a 1v1 outside of con.
I actually feel like
Spoit's better on that one.
low key 1 of 30 could have fought
He goes
that.
down early, but
They wanted to.
They could have. They could have.
But all good.
But I mean, it's just
CCTV, cash,
you
and
know,
construction clear.
idealistically, like
Utility on the
they
side.
got the pick. Let's
Yeah.
take our dub. Let's
Here is
give it
Andy's
up
capability
rather than
also
fight.
is-
Yeah.
It's just a
I was about to
risk,
say,
you know.
that's Packer.
Packer playing
Yeah.
C4. No C4 for Packer actually, but he's playing for Jim Hoppin
Nino's got
underneath.
one. So what Packer can do right now is keep this bit of control
So I guess the one
Now
weakness
they're
they're
gonna
gonna worry for is that
everything open
later
here.
for the C4 or even
Master
just hold that
execute.
angle and shoot through the floor. We'll have to see though. Still a minute 15 to go.
These are all now being open. Surf can sit and try and watch that.
Does that make a multiple whole jacuzzi?
For Spoit here. Might be able to work something on these windows. There's no mute, so the info is going to be accurate. Bees go in. Couple get
Does
caught
it get
by
him?
the
Yeah, it gets the guy in bathroom.
discs, but
Wow, they know that no one's
Shit.
really playing gold side either. Packer's still below.
And Packer get up. Oh, he's dead. Good clear. Shopify.
Between a bit of a rock
Up
and a
main
hard place
stairs.
really there. The utility excellently used
Jim Hoppin
by
looks
SR
free right now.
to really pin him down.
Yeah, that's all the Grims though.
Enable a very secure and
Jumping for bed.
kill for Surf to get.
Pushing deep.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful
there,
shot by
James isn't gonna be
Rexon.
able to swing off the back of it. Instead, it's Packer to retake
Wait.
that position and to try and hold this up. But no, planting on the middle of the bed.
Wait.
In pure sight.
Spoit's
of the
playing
mirror
in Troy's
window.
one
Spoit
DMR
has to
shot.
pick it up. Canadian has to
Wow.
cover.
Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. SR are closing out though. Or SR are closing out now though.
Usually it's Canadian getting the plan down and Spoit or Ambi on the cover. They had to show that he still has.
I bet that's what you said last map too,
when it matters
buddy.
most.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, I said-
it is brutal watching this game. It is brutal, not even because it's bad. It
I
is
said
just
that last map when,
terrifying every turn. 1v3.
When they were up 6-2.
1v3 in that round. We've got the chaos that,
That was
happened in basement
crazy.
in
Yeah.
the previous one, and now we have this as well. Oh my goodness. It is not. They do not make it easy being a Rebellion fan, but they're not making it easy for 1 of 30 either.
And
Again, while it is these isolated moments that give us fear, the Rebellion are playing very well overall. You look at that round. Spoit able to keep a lid on things in construction. We have a lot of presence and pressure being applied from CCTV and Cash.
Must have thought
They're
back was
checking all the
below.
right boxes,
I
and
mean, I
even
guess so,
then-
but
Obviously, the bet is not a super
yeah, I
safe.
guess so.
But if you look at the overall trend of that round, Packer was ratting the entire time, was never really spotted, and so the reason he was able to actually take advantage of the Grim, playing a bit sloppy with the plant, is probably because the Grim didn't know he existed, thought the mirror window was clear, and so thought it was fine. A lot of that was just kind of happenstance because of Packer's super deep roam. Everything
SR
else
should
beyond
not
that
even
was a
be
very good
allowed
clear from
at
Shopify
Utah.
Rebellion. As you can see, almost a
Okay.
4v1, except when Packer, I will say, gets that kill on the top floor, but information is still a little hectic.
sorry.
Good on Canadian for getting that trade, and you can still see that even though that came down to the wire, the energy is there for Shopify Rebellion.
I just hope it's enough for them to carry it over the line. A couple more rounds is all that is needed, and this best of 3 will be a distant memory, and they can start to focus on the major. It won't have been an easy journey by any stretch, and I think that 1 of 30 will have given a great account of themselves. But with the way that the series has gone, I just don't think it's going to be that
Thank you for the sub, Arab Kind. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy no ads, enjoy no ads, enjoy no ads.
Rebellion were able to convert there on a round where they didn't get that opening pick. It has been a big problem for them across the course of the series, but typically they've lost the opening pick and then lost the round. That was a little bit different.
CC hold now.
Back despite losing Ambi nice and early. Packer seeing a little bit of damage early on, but given his position, I can only assume it was either defender fire or just a little bit through a slightly broken barricade on one of the bedroom windows.
Are they going for the Nomad Ying, the Furia?
Alas, he's gonna be
Yeah, they're
alive
gonna go for the
rest of
Nomad Ying
round.
Furia.
At the
Util
least,
dub
Ambi this time
Crafters.
successfully makes his way over toward the top of these Adam stairs. And will be able to start to move through. Drone.
They call that shit the Adam Stairs?
Destroys the
Fucking EU
Adam?
caster.
Well, no, that's OGNA.
Oh, real?
Give him a good position to lurk up or
That's
peek
OG.
right stairs later on.
Shit, dude.
Much of the
That's when
Rebellion
it was
taking
like
out
just
his
a
bits of
pointless
utility
ass
on the
room.
outskirts of the defensive setup. Ooh, trying to climb up the ladder. Canadian struggling a little bit. That's okay. Ooh, great drone. All the way up in rafters. That is a very good angle. It's going to be very useful. Spotting that the
What the
player,
hell?
if
Balls
they
open.
can spot the player.
They're not gonna go for the. They're gonna go for a
playing,
lounge player first.
Scandella's gonna bounce this. Maybe try to take the fight against the player playing in
It's in.
lounge. Could be risky. Still cooking it, I was gonna say.
Walks all the way up. Lounge control gone. They're gonna go for the garage player next. Ooh, another player is hiding in garage prone. They're doubling up garage and praying to God that it works
They
out.
start pushing this player in garage, but half the round's gone. And
Oh my God! If Ying's if they're clear for garage as Ying's, it's gonna be a Warden. Warden's gonna pop up and just kill these guys.
Yeah.
Might be genius unless he gets found out.
I do. That's what I was gonna say. I do wonder if they have any sort of inkling. That drone is top Raptor stairs. I wonder what they saw and how good their hiding game was.
Maybe they don't even go Ying. They maybe don't go garage at all. They just hit sight.
Yeah, I do wonder what it is. They probably know
Yeah,
there's
they're
two.
going for
They
sight.
probably know there's two.
Wow, Packer. Good awareness by him.
Right into it.
Accounting for Packer just walking from lower garage steps. Seems like Spoit has been unable to make impact as well.
Shit, this guy's
Oh my
shit.
God.
3v3.
Boy, out gunfighting them.
Importantly, and can turn his attention toward the top of Cash.
Throw a flashbang as well, but Packer quickly regains his vision. Likely a brief pause. Spoit. A huge
40 seconds and now it's just a scramble.
On the Logi side.
Still Ying is going through. No Ying shotgun on Troy. Flat CC window, condor.
On the red
Oh,
side,
Spoit's playing so well.
Finding another is Bino. Walking out of the con door.
130 just freaking out.
A nail
Does
biter
Packer
in the
cook?
mid-game, but
Does
now
he have
Packer
another chance at redemption in the clutch?
1v3 fell short just by 1 kill.
See, look, they're waiting to see if he's gonna overextend.
Yeah.
Something different on CCTV. Spoit downed.
Oh shit.
Player inside of CCTV, putting this diffuser down.
Oh,
looks
no.
through the shotgun, but hit by
He's
the
gonna get out of there.
air jab.
Surf's
If it's
out.
gonna be finished, it'll be finished in the post. A surfing
Crazy.
Canadian both.
He gets on the rappel.
Pull out their
Perfect
weapons,
posty.
ready to crossfire. Canadian with the Candela, but of course Packer, the exact player to look through this.
The drone.
Oh,
Air
He's
jab.
dead. Yeah.
As a trigger search
Holy
position,
schmoly.
hops up on the drone.
Yeah, 130 just freaking out a bit too much right now. If they honestly, that 3v3 looks so good for them. They all just stay tucked up.
6 rounds.
I think he was scared of getting his feet shot.
But can they get the
Holy
one that
moly.
matters most?
Holy moly, bro.
That's the big question. They had that chance on Lair, and they let it slip through their fingers. There are no more chances.
And I think
after the
I don't know. Like I said, I think this is where they just close it out. But I also don't know. Like I would like a exciting comeback, but I think it probably.
Or they did it last.
Yeah, they did it last map, but again, it's.
They did it yesterday map.
This is the map that matters a lot more. Where the last map was like backs against the wall, nothing to lose for at 1 of 30. This map is like, okay, there's something in the game.
They won look quite nice.
Ying ban, clash ban.
7-3, 7-3. If only it was going to be that easy. 1 of 30. What an account they've given themselves here tonight. What an advertisement.
You're right, Troy. Plot armor, dude. Troy, my plot armor, bro.
Through Challenger. We can play and we can hang with the big dogs as well as anybody else in the league.
This could be it, or this could just be the beginning.
Clashing Ying.
Yeah, this looks like the exact same roam strat too.
This series. 1 of 30, not wanting to give that Ying.
Dude, it's so crazy that like I feel like 1 of 30 are actually making quite good reads and responses on like SR's macro, but then still like just losing the round overall because like, they just like I don't know, they just still lose out on the trades. It feels like.
Yeah.
Like Packer's hopover was genius, like actual genius.
Yeah, well, I think your compliment might just be more directed towards Packer.
Yeah.
I feel like the only ones I've seen are just had a Packer.
Yeah, that's true.
You also have to realize Packer's probably doing the most like VOD review out of these guys.
Yeah.
So, like individually, he knows he knows the tells to like indicate what's happening, and he's in the position to counter it.
Well, again, talk about 0 complaints. I can tell you Mike W had 0 complaints in that round. Just literally, like, could not have gone better. Especially in the position he was in, quite literally, it could only have gone better if he had gotten an ace, and that is just wildly unrealistic to bet on or hope for. Like you said, we'll see if he continues to do it. I see someone around Logi right now, and it's making me nervous.
Is he gonna hop breach this? Oh shit! There better not be a trap on this.
Wow.
I think. Oh, they found him.
Get near as far away as last time. Oh no!
He's getting flanked from underneath too.
He knows what's happening.
He has to commit a gunfight now.
Silo down, but it's Packer the first to fall.
Wait, he's in.
Oh.
Wait, they're in.
Oh.
What a fucking shot,
Wow.
SR.
Canadian good with the next. We've got
Wow.
That was a clinical top take, especially for match
Yeah.
major series points.
Everyone came to help him. SR looking to finally make the Salt Lake City major. Finally.
But SR have got 1 minute and 40. Full wealth of utility, drones, time, bodies to throw.
Beautiful help right there on Ambi. They recognized he was fucking. They just all committed. He was the one pulling all the pressure on main stairs. Him staying alive there was so huge for his team.
But I think you need a little bit more than that, Silo. Preferably the other 99 hit points that you're actually missing at the moment, because any sniff of damage and you're going to be out of there.
Oh,
wow, from blue. That's crazy. Crazy way to die. Bino 1v5.
I'm all for it. Clutch it up, Bino.
I don't know. With a Deimos track left, bro.
Make it happen.
I don't know, bro.
This would likely be one of the greatest things we've ever seen. Just started off marked by a death mark tracker.
Dude.
I don't know if he has.
And they're gonna shoot at him from bottom main stairs, bro.
Try with Salt Lake City on the line.
Dead.
Someone's on kitchen.
Wow. SR goes to Salt Lake. Thank God, finally, for all the SR fans. Bro, of course, the blue ball mid fucking series, bro, was crazy. Honestly, I'm okay with it. At first, I was gonna be like pissed if they did the comeback just to lose. But honest to God,
Heartbreak for 1 of 30.
It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
You know just what it means.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, at the end of the day, it's like the fucking, you know, it's like the Titan, right?
Yeah.
The small guy versus the big dog. And like the small guy might get close, but at the end, a lot of the time, it's fruitless.
May have taken them a little longer than they had hoped, but Shopify Rebellion are your 4th and final major bound team from North America. This one was quite a series. It did take Shopify Rebellion maybe a couple seconds longer than they'd hoped, but hopefully we get to hear a little bit more about that from the man himself. We'll welcome in Troy Canadian now, victorious, and I imagine a big sigh of relief happening for the entire team right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Things were looking shaky. I mean, honestly, I think finding consistency has been what's plagued us as a team the entire time. And to be honest, it's been, you know, the same kind of issues that we've had. I think this is the first time that we've had it to this magnitude, especially domestically and in our own region during a stage, especially, or kickoff. So yeah, like just kind of getting over that hump and dealing with it. I think there's still a lot that we want to do. Our aspirations still are to be competing for events and winning events. So just qualifying isn't enough. Obviously, it is a relief. Like you don't want to miss out on an event in the first place. But yeah, you know, proud of the strides we're making. But that being said, you know, we've shown glimpses of this kind of stuff in the past. Just because we showed it here and ended up qualifying doesn't mean that, you know, we can slack in any regard. Otherwise, the same consistency issues can plague us. So, yeah, just we're well aware, and we want to be the best team possible. You know, no one's going to be harder on ourselves than ourselves about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to making it to Salt Lake City. You guys should be proud. I feel like because you guys are Shopify Rebellion, everyone has huge expectations, but still, you guys improved immensely from the regular stage into now. I just wanted to know, is communication, is consistency, were those the main issues that you guys tackled coming into the playoffs, or was there anything else that needed more hard focus to be on?
I think that's probably the biggest thing. I actually heard you guys talking about the other day, like when you listen to our comms, like just, you know, how much, I think it was not yesterday, in our match against M80, like how our comms just like progressively got better and better and better through 100%. The match. And, you know, like that's our same observation. And I think that's a big part of it, but I think comms are indicative of so many other things in the game, right? Of problem solving, of adapting, of teamwork, of, yeah, just creativity, everything, of your mental, like vibes, all of it. It's all shown in the comms. So it's easy to say, yes, like not consistency in the comms, but there's like a lot of different things that we didn't have consistency in. Even our confidence of how we would play the game with confidence and take the fights and the gaps that we should be taking and that, you know, that are there and presented to us, like, and that we should be capitalizing on. You know, if our comms aren't as consistent, even that, like, you can notice we're not taking it. So I think that's the main kind of thing we focused on, but there's tons of little things along the way that we're also focusing on. It's not as simple as just one thing.
For sure. And I want to obviously congratulate you and the boys. I mean, as Fox said, you guys have stepped it up, obviously, from what we saw from the stage and even into this playoffs and now securing your spot at SLC. Kind of two questions. I mean, obviously, you're the IGL. You take on a lot of the responsibility. You take on a lot of the burden when things don't go wrong, especially throughout the series today. I mean, you guys had a tremendous defensive half, attacking half on Nighthaven Lair specifically, and then it starts to fall apart. I mean, when you're in these moments and being the IGL and you're getting all these rounds going and then it starts to fall apart, I mean, kind of what's happening to you in those moments that allows you to kind of just still stay focused as best as you can?
I think for me, I've just been around long enough to know, like, you know, what can happen if you lose track of it. But like, even, you know, I'm human. I'm even guilty of it sometimes, right? I think something Seth pointed out to us between maps that was a big problem for us was, I think we did too much talk about the previous round when we were losing rounds. And not even like, you know, not like arguments or anything like that, but just like, oh, what happened here? Oh, what happened there? And not talking about, all right, how are we winning this next round? Like, what are we doing to win this next round instead? And I think recentering our focus on that. And again, like, that's something I try to be on top of. But like I said, even I slipped up on that there, and I think Seth really like centered us between maps, and I definitely made sure like my main focus was on that no matter what, on that side or on that third map.
And I was gonna just one last question. Obviously, as you've said, you've been here since day one. I've known you've been here since day one. I've played against you a long time. Now, what's your take kind of on the newer generation, especially throughout this kickoff and leading up until this point? I mean, I really want your view and what you think of these new players coming in.
I mean, I think like it's inevitable. There's going to be, new players that are coming up and watching the game and playing the game and are competitive and want to get better, and that will, show up and be really good. I think, the biggest advantage of a younger player is, the passion that you can have, right? Like it is like for me, like, and I'm still very much focused on winning, but like even for me, like I'm not the same as I was. Like I was obsessed with like, I want to win this, like, yeah, and I think that happens, at a younger age. It's going to be more and more common. Like that is the one thing they want to do, and that's all they care about. And that's like a superpower, right?
Oh, for sure.
Basically. So yeah, like the talent that's out there is unreal. I think obviously 5 years is an example of that. They also have some level of like veteran presence with Forrest as well. I think SSG had a really good showing in the playoffs. I think you could even argue it was wildcard, right, with Spiker and Bay especially. Yep. Yeah, like there's tons of players like that, and I think that a lot of them. I think some have their merit. Like some were acknowledged earlier on. Like Lax, you teamed with Spiker earlier on, right? Like I know Alex Skies did it as well. So people are aware of these people and like see the potential. But yeah, that's, I guess, just part of the life cycle of the game.
Absolutely.
Well, congrats again on this win, Troy. You made the major. Now you can shift your focus to the best of 3 you have to play in just a couple of minutes to decide who goes to phase 1 and phase 2. So we're going to let you go for that, and we will see you then, all right?
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.